Hello, very good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of India Island Academy and the Women's Day organizing team, I warmly welcome each and every one of you for this fifth IAA Women's Day event. We have some great inspirational and informative talks, along with some entertaining dances and a fun-filled Kahoot quiz. We tried really hard to make this as enjoyable as possible, but please bear with us if there are any technical glitches. Just some few housekeeping instructions. Make sure you keep yourself muted, and if you have any questions or comments, please use the chat function. Just to let you know that we are recording this event, so just be aware of that. I would like to now welcome the founder of IAA, Sandhya.
Welcome, ladies and ladies. Thank you for joining us again today to celebrate IAA 5th Women's Day event. And why not? Womanhood needs celebration all the time. India Island Academy is a registered company started in 2016 with 2 tutors and 12 students on board. We have come a long way, now having nearly 200 students and around 45 tutors. It's been a difficult year, but we have been growing in strength. IAA has always been supporting and encouraging, providing opportunities to all women, be it teaching, admin, finance, IT, accounts, or legal advice. Women empowerment has always been one of our most important mottos, and 95% of our tutors and supporting staff at IAA are women. We strongly believe that a woman has the power to protect the world and not just herself. Today's women are in every field, right from a CEO who runs a Fortune 500 company to a housewife who raises her children and heads her family. We need to support each other more and more to make this world a better place to live in. So put your feet up, relax, and enjoy your event. Thank you.
What is this?
Thank you, Kushal. Now, can I kindly welcome our counselor from Milton Keynes, Geeta Murlaji. I call her Akka. Welcome on board, and let's hear her inspiring story for us. Thank you. Yeah, you muted. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Hello. My name is Geeta. I was an elected councillor for Milton Keynes Council till last year, and last year I took a step back because of my health reasons, but I'm still a parish councillor for Shenley Church and Parish Council in Milton Keynes. It's such a pleasure to see so many ladies aboard, and after listening to Sandhya and her success story, I was so impressed with her. We need more entrepreneurs, we need more politicians, we need women in every walk of life. I am a person who believes that we multitask very well, and we can multitask any thing that is given to us, and that's been my strength. And to tell you, in fact, if I can do anything, I am the first elected councillor in the history of United Kingdom from Telugu community. Telugu people have been living in UK for more than 200 years, but nobody ventured into politics. I think we are a bit taken aback by the word politics because of so many things that we hear back home. But politics is not same in this country. What I have seen as a woman is I have been encouraged by a woman, Edith Bald. I owe her my political career because she is the one. If she was not there, I wouldn't have never ventured into this field. It was a very casual thing. I like Conservative Party, so she was standing for elections and she asked, can you help? And that's how my journey started. And when she said, Geeta, you know what, you are the best candidate to stand for elections in coming next year in 2014. I was shocked. I said, no, Edie, this is not going to happen because you know me as I am very timid. If somebody raises their voice, I'm going to sit there and cry. I'm not going to be able to face the politics at all. Then somebody, ED called a couple of people and they said, these people had no political background at all. They had no experience, but they are doing perfectly well. If you stand, you can do it. And she said, I will write your speeches initially. I will help you in every way. Please do stand. Then what happened is I went and asked so many people. They said, Geeta, you know what? If you stand for the first time, you won't win. You have to stand 2 or 3 times in order to win. By then you learn how to do it. And politics is not the same in this country. They are very straightforward. So I said, okay, fine. I'll have 3-4 years to learn the game. So I stood for elections in 2014. I stood there and won. So the day I won, more than anybody else, I was the most tensed person in the world. Everybody is calling me and congratulating me. And I am the one who's very, very scared. Then slowly, I used to write my speeches, read them 4 or 5 times, go and stand in front of the people and deliver it. And today I can do extempore because of what I have done in my council. I have attended many events in the parliament. I have attended innumerable events with multiple people from Indian background. The first thing I want to say is women in politics is very important. If we are not there at policy making level, we won't be able to change anything. For me, the most important thing is if a policy is being made, is it feasible for a woman? Is it feasible for kids? Women and children, these are the most important things of the society. And for many years, I think we are away from anything that relates to policy making. Recently, we have been coming forward. And that is the reason we want more women. Even now, if we look at the politics around the world, there are only about 15% of women. We need women at every stage, and that is what Edith taught me. And I am ready to mentor anybody. Anybody is interested in going into the political field, I am ready. Pick up a phone and give me a call. I'll be able to help. This is one side of my story. The other side is after coming to this country, I came to know that many girls who are very, very well settled and educated and working in India come to this country and suffer a lot of domestic violence. And there is nobody, they don't know the rules, they don't know how to take this forward, how to seek help. And we Indians are very, very bad at asking somebody if we need something. Please, can you help? We never do that. And that is the reason, one of the reasons I wanted to go into politics, because when I had some problem, I was looking at any Indian or a face that we can relate with so that I can go and ask her what to do. But my husband is a person who has pushed me hard and strong in going out and doing things. He used to say, no, don't bother. Who is there? You need a help. You go and ask. Until you ask, nobody helps you. So Women Empowerment Network, that's my baby. We as a team of 3 people started. And today we are a team of 25 people assisting anybody who has problems with domestic violation or domestic abuse at home, who cannot come out. There are a lot of avenues in this country. It is not like India. People, where if you go into the courts will listen to who is right. There's nothing to do whether he is manipulating or he is doing what he is. So whoever it is, it doesn't matter. Once you go to the court, The court will listen to who is right. And I have a success stories of about 25 ladies today who are living their life without any abuse in their daily life, and bringing up their kids as the best citizens in the future. To anybody who's listening and who is still facing domestic violence, one thing I want to tell you, you think that, okay, I am facing it is for the sake of my kids that I will bear this. Remember one thing, the kids who see domestic violence will be the domestic violators, 99% of them. So please don't spoil your kids' life and your life. Please come out of the relation. It is okay. It is okay to live alone. There are many ladies who have fought and come out. But if you think you are still suffering, please, I am there. You want any help? We don't take any money from anybody. We have fought cases. We only make our own judgments for the court. We prepare our own papers. We have learned it through we don't hire any lawyers. We go ourselves. I have been to many court cases. Now I know how to speak. Many of our friends know as well. So that is one part, Women Empowerment Network. That is my baby. And we have helped numerous amount of women coming out of domestic violence. And besides that, I am a governor in a school. I am a trustee for United Kingdom Telugu Association, a Telugu organization which helps people in England from Telugu background. And also I volunteer in many organizations, that is diversity in Milton Keynes. And also I go and help anybody that is in my blood. My father is Ladakh, so I might have picked it up from him. But I'm there if you need me. That is what I am, and I love doing that. Gracefully, by God's grace, I have got wonderful kids who have supported me all through. They are 23 now and ready to help anybody. That is one thing I wanted, my kids to be compassionate. Everything else comes afterwards. To any mothers who are listening, teach your kids to be compassionate. Compassion is one thing. If you teach them that, all the others will follow. They will all come be. Have learned it from me. Thank you very much. And I think I have taken too much of your time, but happy International Women's Day to every woman who strives from morning to night. You are the heroes of the society. Make whatever difference you do, right, at the home level or at the public level. Please, you are an inspiration. Don't ever let anybody take that away from you. Thank you, and God bless everybody.
Thank you. That was wonderful, really awesome, very inspiring story, Akka. I think after this talk, many people would be interested, and you'll be getting calls now. Thank you.
Sandhya, just anybody who wants to go into politics, they need.
I do have interest of people already. I'll send you the list, Akka. Okay.
Let us make this possible. Get as many people as possible into politics so that we can make a difference
Definitely
to the society. Bye.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Akka. Thank you for coming on board. Thank you. And we have now a politician from Hounslow, Nirmala Madadiji. Yeah, welcome on board. We want to hear a brief talk from you, please. Thank you.
Oh, hi all. Happy International Women's Day. Wow, bravo. So many of you and so beautiful, resplendent. It's a privilege to see so many of you. Honestly, I've invited a few MPs to our Christmas too, and I could only get 40 people. And here I see so many of you. It's really lovely. And it's a pleasure to see Geeta Garu as well. And she's a brilliant lady. The first thing I've done when I was accidentally, it wasn't a choice. I was selected to be the councillor candidate. And the first thing I did is go to Milton Keynes from London and sit with Geeta Garu and get her advice. She's a brilliant lady and she's been doing amazing work. And I would also like to congratulate Sandhya and India Island Academy. Wow, the number of events you've been offering, fantastic. You are empowered. So my name is Nidmala and people call me Nimi. I work for National Health Services in project management. I'm currently doing my master's in project management. I also volunteer with a few associations. I'm a mental health first aider at the hospital. I was a governor and curriculum governor. And I'm currently the chairperson of Feltham and Heston Conservative Association. So we are now selecting 30 councillor candidates for 2022 elections. And I think it's been a journey from being pushed into it to stand as a candidate in 2018 without any experience, although I lost. Where we live, the Hounslow Borough is predominantly a Labour council. I think it is like that in London. I think about 30 councils are Labour run. So that I'm also a Rotarian, and I'm currently trying to complete my master's, just going mad with COVID and homeschooling. And I think hats off to women. We are really working so hard. It's like so many shifts all on the same day. Yeah, International Day, I think this should be done every day. It is to celebrate our economic, cultural, political, social achievements. This year's theme is choose to challenge. We need to really stand out and challenge the gender bias, inequality, racism, and sexism. Why should we do that? Because a challenged world is an inclusive world, and it is an equitable world. It is surprising and it is sad, it is frustrating to see even to this world at our workplace, in politics, and in every corner, every activity, every phase. We face this. And sometimes I think I'm guilty too. I have two girls, and at times I say, probably this is not for you. And then I really think and challenge myself. What I've said is not right. And of course, they do challenge me. So this is what we need to do. And from this challenge comes the change. So many things we have seen. This isn't an easy thing, you know, the suffragette movement where women sacrificed to get us the voting right to vote. And then it is again sad to see when I call women and ask, please come out and exercise your this excellent voting right to vote, and they say, oh, we are far too busy. Why are we busy? And we need to change that. And I think another reason is women from Black, Asian, minority ethnic background, they face even more discrimination. It's first women in general and women from these backgrounds. And there is gender pay gap, there is glass ceiling, and we experience it. So we need to stand out and challenge. And how do we do this? It needs conviction, courage, and also the sacrifices. And you all know, we all know how much I think it's a balancing act, it's a juggling act, it's a mental health issue as well, trying to, and we feel guilty as well. That's another thing. The innumerable times when, last year I was selected as London Assembly member, but then I was like, would I be able to do justice to the family life? My daughters are in A levels. I think this is not the right time. So I said, I'm not standing. So these are the sacrifices we need to make. It is not easy. And we need to challenge ourselves. We need to push ourselves. We are responsible for our own thoughts and actions all day, every day. And collectively, we can all help create this equitable world. And it is even more difficult for us, women from the BAME backgrounds. So it's important we recognize our achievements, we support each other, and we empower each other. And I think we need to participate in wider community activities. Volunteering in this country is fantastic. It's enriching, it's rewarding. Go out, take up those voluntary activities. If you go to National Health, the NHS hospitals, it's not arduous. It's a couple of hours a week. And for that work, it's so rewarding. They train and it's really empowering. Just to try out these governor role in school. I've learned so much from being a school governor and working. I also volunteered for NHS more out of curiosity when I started, but now I really enjoy these voluntary roles. They are making a difference to the community as well as expanding our horizon and really enriching ourselves as well. So definitely get involved in politics. It's again, I've spoken to so many people from our community. I said, I'm the chairperson. Oh, one thing I should say, we still call ourselves as chairman. I don't know why. So I said, I'm the chairman. And so I am here. I can help you. We will hold your hand. Please come out, put in your applications. And sorry, I couldn't get very many women to come out, especially from our community. I think Geeta Garu also would vouch that, when it comes to our neighboring countries, you see their women more in politics than women from especially our state. So let's join, let's hold hands, let's support each other. Let's also work to expand our horizon. Let's increase our skills, improve, and also let's have fun, and let's encourage and empower each other. And it's brilliant seeing you all, and thank you.
Thank you so much, Nirmala Garu. I think it's so true when they say challenges are what make life interesting and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. And I think you're such a perfect example of that. And you've inspired us in so many ways. And it's such a huge honor to share this virtual platform with lovely ladies like you. Thank you so much for that. And on that note, I'm so honored to invite our next speaker, who's Rashmi Mishra. So as they say, lift, support, and rise. That is the motto of the famous academy in London called Inspiring Indian Women. So with no further delay, can I please invite Rashmi Mishra, please? Thank you. I think it's been truly motivational listening to Geeta Garu, Nirmala Garu, and such lovely messages that you've given us that, the first two speakers have set the standards so high. So I'm sure it's going to be an interesting day and all of us are looking forward to the evening. Are we ready, Sandhya? Is Rashmi Mishra ready?
I'm just having a look. Rashmi ji, are you there? Rashmi Mishra ji, anybody can spot her? Okay. Yeah, I think, I'm not sure really.
Oh, yes, she's just joined. I can see Inspiring Indian Women has just joined. So is that
Okay.
Rashmi Mishra?
Yeah, could be then. Yeah. Gladly she's here. Okay.
Hello. Yeah, she's here.
Okay. Hello, Dee. It's your turn. Right time. Come on.
Oh, hi. Hi, a very good evening to everybody. I think good afternoon. Good afternoon to everybody. Sorry, I just rushed from another meeting, but I'm so delighted and indeed a great pleasure to be here as Sandhya, the immensely talented Sandhya, has been doing great work and supporting lots of children, helping them in learning the Indian art and culture. I wish her all the best and wish you all the best for this program also today. And Sandhya, thank you so much for having me here. I'm looking forward to the program. Thank you very much again.
Thank you, Di. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining in spite of your really hectic schedule you have mentioned. But thanks a lot. Can we now welcome one more inspiring woman here, Ritu Sharma, who is the CEO of Kaushalya UK, and she's always there. Any need, any support for women, she's there for you all. Thank you, Ritu, for joining in. Yeah, all
Yeah,
yours.
thank you so much. Namaskar, everyone. Thank you so much for having me, Sandhya. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate you. Lovely to see some empowered women on the call today. Has been wonderful listening to Geeta and Nirmala. And Rashmi, it's always a pleasure to see your beautiful face anyways. So thank you so much for having me here. I understand that we're talking women empowerment here. So just my 2 pence in it. What is women empowerment? Why is it needed? And how it can be attained? What is empowerment? I would like to share an incident with you where I was in a gathering, a mixed gathering, and I was delivering a workshop. And I introduced myself as a Women Empowerment Ambassador. After the workshop, a gentleman approached me and said, Ritu, you call yourself, now it was a professional setting, they said, Ms. Sharma, you call yourself a Women Empowerment Ambassador. Are you not worried calling yourself that? And I was taken aback a bit, and I said, why would I be worried calling myself an ambassador for empowerment? And he goes, because this word, this term still has a negative connotation, where people think if you're working towards women empowerment, all you're doing is creating rebels. Somebody who does not understand or agree with the system at all. My answer to that is empowerment is not rebellion. Empowerment has nothing to do with anything on the outside. Empowerment has got to do everything with yourself as a person, as an individual. What is it that you stand for? What is it that you desire for? What is it that you want to create? Where is it that you want to go? What is the difference you want to make into the world? That is empowerment. Getting a clarity on that is empowerment. Living that purpose is empowerment. Achieving it is empowerment. Creating a journey for yourself and for others who are on a similar path is empowerment. So to me, women empowerment is simply bringing women to their own personal awakening, helping them to see their own true potential, getting them to introduce themselves to their true selves, knowing them. And having listened to Geeta and Nirmala before me has given us a big clarity, like how we're expected to be, what are our restrictions. There are different expectations of us. And we as nurturers, as mothers, we make sacrifices very readily. And that's great as well. That is something that God has implanted within us as people. And we not got to shun it, but we've got to create a healthy balance. So how can we create that healthy balance? How can we become empowered? As I say, knowing yourself is the first step. You have to do development work in yourself. It could be just personal development. It could also be professional development. It could be emotional or spiritual development. You are one person who knows yourself the best. Sit with yourself and analyze what part of me needs development. What part of me wants to be introduced to the world in a way where people look at me and say, I want to become like her. I want to be more like that person. And not even just that. If you don't want yourself to be in front of the world, you look at yourself in the mirror and you should be able to say to yourself, I am enough and I am doing a great job of being a housewife, of being a leader in the community, of being a politician, of being a corporate worker, whatever it is that you're doing. You've got to be happy within yourself. And the third one is how can we create empowered women? Are we okay? Yeah. So how can we create empowered women? Being there for each other is a huge start, right? And I love what Geeta ji said earlier that, anybody looking into a career for politics, come on, give me a call. That's the sort of women who are actual true leaders. They're not here for just themselves. They're not here to show that, oh, I'm glorious. Look, I'm so wonderful. I've achieved so much. They're there to support others. They're there to create more community leaders. And that is the sort of women we need in our social circles. We need women who give a shout out to somebody who's done great, who's done well, who is on her way. And you there to cheer her on. You there to give her that confidence. Women can do wonderful jobs if we got together. Look at Sandhya, she's created an IIA, a whole lot academy on her own. And that is a great achievement. I started as a one person when I went on to create Kushanda UK, which is a women empowerment organization. And all the work that I do is around empowering women, be it health and well-being, personal professional development, financial education, entrepreneurship, or social events, which Sandhya very much is a part of us for that end. So all I want to say is we're talking about choose to challenge the norm, choose to challenge yourself, choose to challenge your circumstances, choose to challenge your own understanding of certain things, choose to challenge every single thing, the level that you're on, choose to challenge that level so that you can get on to the next one. So I'll finish off with saying that most attractive feature of women leadership is that women predominantly focus and work from a philanthropist space and believe in greater good for all. They believe in giving back and creating a balance in career and personal interests. The future lies in the hands of women leadership, where business success, family success, community success, and are all interwoven and mutually reinforcing. I would like to say a big thank you to all of you for being here today. Lovely to see such lovely, wonderful women. I am a Brummy. My blue signifies that. Lovely to see all the blue ladies and the other colors as well. Thank you so much, Sandhya.
Thank you so much, Ritu. Thank you so much, Ritu Sharma, for taking the time. And it's been a very, very beautiful talk, especially the points where the self-improvement and supporting each other as women, how we can improve our life and the lives of others just by supporting each other and looking into our lives. That's fantastic points that you've made. Thank you very much for that. Next we have Ms. Happy Guptan has a message for us. She's the Deputy CGI Officer in charge of Community Affairs.
Namaskar. I would like to wish the India Island Academy and all its viewers a very happy International Women's Day. Women's Day is a celebration of womanhood, the roles that we play as wives, as mothers, as daughters, as academics, as scientists, and as doctors and nurses, and the way that we have excelled in those fields. Indian women had always been worshipped as goddesses, but over the times their place in the society was affected by various norms and rules which were imposed by the society. But Indian women have fought back with the resilience that only a woman can show, and have again excelled themselves in various fields, and not only in India, all over the world. And we are proud of them as being an Indian and also a woman. The Consulate General of India in Birmingham is committed to help Indian women in the United Kingdom in case of any issues or any problems that they face here in the UK. And you're always free to call us anytime in case any such help is needed. I would like to wish the India Island Academy all the very best in what they're doing to help women improve their mental health and their self-identity. Once again, thank you very much for inviting me over here, and wishing you all a very happy International Women's Day. Namaskar.
नाचो धनादन म्यूजिक बजाओ तो ये सबसे
Mamma mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist ya? Mamma mia, does it show again. My, just how much I missed ya. Yes, I've been broken hearted. Blue since the day we parted.
धीरे बन जाए ना कोई कहानी, दिल भर है, दिलकश है, दिलदार नजारे हैं। आज जमीन पर उतरे कितने सितारे हैं। अगलो होश नमी दानम, हम है दिल है और जानम। बस दीवानगी 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 है, ना कोई रहसन ना रहबर, ये इल्जाम लगे किस पर। बस दीवानगी 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 है। All hot girls, put your hands up and say, Om Shanti Om.
All cool boys, come on, make some noise and say, Om Shanti Om.
Hi guys, my name is Neha and I'm an integrative nutritionist and a health coach. And today I'm here to speak about so many women who wants to get healthier and fitter, and most of them knows what's right, what's wrong and what they should be doing, but struggle to feel at their best or to see the results they're looking for. Trust me, I've been there myself so many years, and through my transformation journey and as well as with my experience working with so many women over the period of time, the way I look our optimal health is our gut health. When our gut is concerned, so does our health. And when it happens, it can manifest into so many big and small symptoms like weight gains or changes in your mood or changes in your energy levels, trouble sleeping, or chronic disease like type 2 diabetic, thyroid, and PCOS, and so on. Right? So our goal is to adapt small lifestyle changes with some vitamins you can really strengthen and stabilize, and you can optimize your health and get results that you're looking for. Remember, it's just not a weight loss or a detox, it's a healthy lifestyle. So if this is something interests you, just drop me a message and I'm happy to answer your queries. See you soon. Thank you.
Hello, Sandhya. Am I okay
Yeah,
to
you're
start?
on.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
Hello, ladies. It's lovely to be among all these empowering women. And today we are here to honor one of our own. It's my great honor and pleasure to felicitate Dr. Gomathi Margabandhu, who has recently been appointed as Associate Medical Director of Kettering General Hospital, UK. This is the best platform to honor one of our own ladies. And as the other ladies have all been saying, Sandhya, Geeta, Nirmala, Rashmi, Ritu, Neha, we are among empowered women. And Gomathi has achieved this lovely post at a very young age. And it's, you know, it's not easy to get to this post, especially again, as others mentioned, from the Black Asian minority ethnicity community. So Gomathi deserves this post. I know her from 1993, I can go on, but because of time constraints, I'm just going to say a very few words. She is a pediatrician, she's a pediatric diabetologist, now AMD of Kettering General Hospital. Go Gomathi, go. And, you know, not only that, she actually, during the lockdown, instead of enough of the work, she continued to create a platform, a virtual platform called Inia Thinai, which was helping people in rugby to help people to bring souls together. And she has done a lot of work with women, kids. She is empowering
every lady to do more. So thanks, Gomati. And I would like to just say, on behalf of all of us, Almighty's choicest blessings and good luck for your post. And I'm sure, as the other ladies have said, you will be at the management level making policies. Thank you. Gomati, would you like to respond?
Definitely. I didn't know if I could talk actually. So thank you, Rupa. That was really, really lovely of you. And we go back a long way, a few decades, I should say. We started as, just past our childhood and early adulthood. And I think, thank you so much for that, Rupa. 3 things I take away from today. 1 is compassion, 2 is challenge. And I think that starts with self, which is self-confirm and challenge. Self-compassion, so that we could give it to everybody around us. And thank you to all the lovely ladies around here. You really inspire me too.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Rupa darling.
Thank you, Gomati. Now, again, I am very proud and pleased to introduce another lovely person, Dr. Manjari Khare, my colleague and my friend, who would be giving us now beautiful pearls on women's health. Manjari, again, is a multi-talented person. She is a consultant in fetal medicine at the University Hospitals of Leicester. She is an honorary lecturer at the University of Leicester. And she sits on numerous Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecology committees. I can go on, but I don't have enough time. So I will just say a little bit about the social side of Manjari. She sings, she paints, she dances, she does craft with wood and art. Some of our friends will know that. And I don't think she doesn't do anything. Is that right, Manjari? And she's going to talk to us about women's health. Her talk is very punchy so that all of you can remember. And one more salient point about her is she's part of the Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecology's India Liaison Group, which fundraises for women's health and supports a lot of educational and women-related activities in India. She's also the treasurer of the Leicester Asian Doctors Society, and she's a member of EMMA, which is the East Midlands Marathi Association. Over to you, Manjari. We are really waiting to hear to your talk. Yes.
Thank you so much, Rupa. I'm just going to share screen. Yeah. Can you all see my screen? So I'd like to start by saying a very happy Women's Day to all of you out there. I feel so connected to all of you. And I think this starting slide just goes to show that some of us are little fetuses, some of us are babies, some of us are daughters, some of us are young women, our mothers, grandmas, and so on. So I think the health part of it is for each one of us. So I thought when Rupa asked me to talk about women's health, I said, where do I start in the sea of women's health? Where does this journey start? And I thought, does it start when you're a little baby, or does it start when you're an adolescent, and so on? And actually, as you know, because I'm a maternal fetal medicine specialist, it starts in fetal health. It starts with fetal life. And we do know that there is increasing evidence now that there is fetal origins of adult disease. And a lot of the chronic medical conditions that the Asian population faces is actually got from fetal origins. So I cannot emphasize how important it is to mention the fetal health. So as we talk about treating diseases, we are in a century where we should be preventing diseases now. And of course, we all know prevention is better than cure. But a lot of people, or I specifically wanted to mention about those who are not in the medical profession, perhaps do not appreciate the importance of screening. And screening does not mean somebody is going to come back and say, oh, you've got cancer, but actually it will detect if it was really early cancer or if it was many other conditions. So there is screening for so many kinds of conditions, but it is actually to our benefit to actually use or make use of these screening programs. So I thought I was going to give you 6 pearls today. So I went into my jewelry box and I picked up these 6 pearls for you today. I'm sure there are many more pearls related to women's health that are waiting to be picked up, but I thought I'd start with these 6 pearls. So the first one is to prioritize. And I think me included, we do not prioritize our own health. So I think from today, we all will make a resolve that we will eat healthy, we will exercise a minimum of at least 30 minutes a day, and sleep hygiene. And I think that's a really important one. Rupa's smiling, and we do have a little private joke there, but it is important to at least get that 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Because if you are all healthy, your families are going to be healthy. The second pearl I thought I'd give you is we know a lot about managing pregnancies, but a lot actually needs to happen way before people are pregnant. And preconception health is much ignored and less given less importance. And I think it is time that people recognize this, because if you are healthy preconceptionally, you're going to be healthy during the pregnancy, and that's going to have long-term consequences, not only on the health of your baby, but also your own health. So folic acid, and I think it is a when you talk to some of the lay people, they will say, "What is folic acid? I'm not going to take any folic acid." Well, it is something that we use as a nutrient within the diet or as a supplement before pregnancy, and we would normally advise that you take it at least 3 months before you're planning a pregnancy and carry on within the first 12 weeks. People say, "Well, actually, I hadn't planned this pregnancy," and we know that almost 40% of pregnancies are unplanned. So therefore, if you have any plans to get pregnant, make sure you're on the folic acid. I put smoking here, and you might say, why does she put it in the Asian community? And you'll be surprised. So smoking does have an impact on your own health, but also on the baby's health, and increases the risk for miscarriages and stillbirths. We all know that in the Asian population, we are much higher risk for things like diabetes, for ischemic heart disease, and hypertension. And it somehow seems to be like a gift given to the Asian population. But we need to fight this, and we will do this by prioritizing our health, like I've said. And then I just want to mention that breastfeeding, we should all encourage women to breastfeed at least for the first 6 months. You need to at least try, because there are benefits to the mother and there are benefits to the baby. Contraception is a very less spoken topic sometimes, but it is important for a variety of reasons to make sure that people have access and knowledge and awareness about the right contraception. Otherwise, women find themselves in very difficult situations, especially if they also have long-standing chronic conditions. And I'm sure those who are in the medical profession will know, but the BAME women have 5 times the risk of a maternal death during pregnancy. And that is quite worrying. And there is a lot of work that is ongoing at present to actually work out what the reasons are and how we can actually help these women. We then move on to the next pearl. And as we all know, prevention is better than cure. And I think prevention is at different levels. So we could have it from the adolescent to the adults to the postmenopausal. And I've just put 3 gems here for the vaccine for the HPV, cervical cancer screening, and the breast screening. So we know that all our young girls at age 12 to 13 will be routinely offered their first HPV vaccination. So please let them have it. Lots of women will have a lot of worries about it. And then the second dose gets offered within 6 to 24 months after the first dose. We underestimate the importance of talking to our young children about contraception and sexual health. When they've gone off to the universities, all these mummies sit and worry, "Oh, I don't know what my son is going to do. I've told them about the condoms." And then the mums worry about their daughters. But I'd rather you talk to your daughters and explain these things. And if you think that they need more advice, please be open about it and discuss it with them openly. It is far better like that. I cannot underemphasize the importance of diet, exercise, emotional and mental well-being for all our adolescents, because again, these are our future mothers and the future generation. As for cervical screening, and I'm sure most of you will know that the program starts at age 25, and every 3 years you'd be sent an appointment through your GPs. And I'm sure some of us have ignored that letter sometimes. And we do know that the uptake for cervical cancer screening in the Asian population, anecdotally, is lower. And why is that? And I think we need to kind of respond to these letters. And if you haven't had your smear within the last 3 years, you must. After the age of 50, you'll have it every 5 years. And again, what is this? Why are we so worried about it? Because if you are high risk with the HPV, then it just means that it will be monitored more closely for abnormal changes in the cervix. And if there were abnormal changes, they can be treated. And, actually things can get sorted much earlier rather than reaching a situation where, you detect this really late. So it's really important. All of you on this call today, make a resolve. If you've not had your smear test, the one thing I'd like you to do is make sure, speak to your GP and get it done. So breast cancer is the most common type of cancer in the UK, and about 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer during their lifetime. It is important that all of us examine our breasts regularly for any changes and do get in touch with the GP if you think there is any concern. So most women will be diagnosed with breast cancer over the age of 50, but even younger women can get breast cancer. So if you did feel there were any symptoms or if you thought there were any signs, please do get in touch with your GP. Also, this is offered to all women who are age 50 and above, and even women over 70 can be offered, but they'll have to self-refer. Now, if you have a family history of breast cancer, and it doesn't matter if it was a female or male member in the family or ovarian cancer, you have an increased risk of developing breast cancer. So it is important to know your family history and obviously ask for the screening appropriately. We actually do have now, genetic testings to actually see if you are more susceptible to get breast cancer in the future. So please do get these tests done if you think you're in this group. Then moving on to the next pearl, and I think it is really important throughout your reproductive life and in the postmenopausal life as well, to preserve the bones and to preserve your pelvic floor muscles. We are at a much higher risk for osteoporosis, and obviously this has long-standing implications also for your cardiovascular health. But I have known of so many friends who wouldn't go to a party because they have a weak pelvic floor muscle and they're incontinent. Do not be ashamed, ask for help, and it will be sorted, and you can actually have a much better social life. This is a rather less spoken one, and I was glad that this was already mentioned by the previous speakers. We think that this doesn't happen in our communities. It does, and I think it is important to protect our friends, to protect our colleagues, to protect women who have domestic abuse. Now, 1 in 4 women will experience domestic abuse over the course of their lifetime. It's quite shocking to think that. But I can tell you in my own clinical practice, we do see these things, and it is rather sad. It doesn't have to be physical abuse necessarily. It could be psychological, it could be financial abuse, sexual coercion, or even a technological abuse, and they might be tapping on your messages or checking on your phones all the time. So there is a helpline, and do get in touch if obviously you think you are a victim. But also if you know if there is somebody else who is a victim, do give them this number. Tell them that there is help around and they don't have to suffer in silence. And I just want to finish off with the last pearl, as we've all had such a difficult year, but there is a ray of hope with the vaccine. I mean, we all waited for this vaccine all of last year. And now that the vaccine is here, it is really unfortunate and sad to know that within the Asian population, we do not have as much of an uptake as we would have expected. So I would urge each and every one of you, when you get that letter through, please, please, please go and have that vaccine. So there are 2 vaccines available in the UK. Both of them are equally effective. They do reduce the risk of illness and hospitalization. And actually, we are very fortunate. So please go and have it. So I've just picked up these 6 pearls for you for now. There are so many pearls. And I think today, for lack of time, we wouldn't be able to go through all of them. But I just wanted to end up with saying, make space in your life, make space for health and happiness. Happy Women's Day, everybody. Thank you.
Wow. I don't know what to say, Manjari. Thank you so much. It was catchy, punchy, and I think everyone can remember when you say it so well, so clearly, and you spoke so openly about contraception, domestic abuse, violence, which is so important and actually not given much credence. So ladies, you can ask questions on the chat box. We don't have a lot of time, but we will be able to answer. And I'm just going to ask you, Manjari, are you happy to share the slides with everyone? So
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Not a
as-
problem. And I'll put my number there as well on the chat. So if there was anybody, they can message me personally. I know we're running a bit late, but if there's anything, I can very happily answer the question.
Oh, that's very sweet of you to put your number there. So, ladies, so as she said, please, the 6 P's and look after yourself. Thank you so much, Manjari, for that excellent.
Thank you. Thank you.
May I quickly say, there is a Q&A link in the chat box. So everyone can access that link and put your questions there. Then we will all be able to access the questions and Manjari can answer for you.
Yeah, that can be, they can put it there, but now that we're running out of time.
Yeah, at least you can put your
Are there any
questions out there.
questions, Rupa? Yeah.
There are, I can't see any questions at the moment.
Please use the link in the chat box for it.
I think her Manjari's talk was so clear. There's no questions.
Yeah, that's really true, Rupa. Thank you, Manjari. That was wonderful.
We don't get that often, so.
Indrani, are you available? Kushal, we have the second video, sponsor video.
Little Diamonds Childcare is committed to provide quality childcare in Coventry. If you're planning ahead and thinking about childcare for the first time, or maybe you're thinking about changing childcare, we know it's one of the most important decisions you'll ever make. You will be looking for a childcare that's safe and clean, that's bright and inspiring and with a family feel. Committed, experienced staff, nutritious food and Ofsted registered childcare setting ensuring your child the best start in life. This is what you can expect from Little Diamonds Childcare, offering excellent childcare in Coventry, and we'd love to show you around our childcare setting. You really need to visit our day childcare setting in Coventry to fully appreciate how beautifully designed it is, how happy the children are and how proud we would be to help give your child the best start in life. Contact us now and let us show you why Little Diamonds Childcare is the very best choice of childcare. Little Diamonds Childcare 12, Hadley Road, Finham, Coventry, CV36FF phone, 07802741920 email, contact@littlediamondschildcare.com www.littlediamondschildcare.com.
Indrani is there?
Yes, I am here.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. You know, the weather is changing, and I'm sure we all can't wait for the lovely weather to change so that we can have some cocktails or mocktails. Now, our very own Kalpana, who I lovingly call her Pinky, she's good, who is very talented, beautiful, and dashing herself. She's going to tell us, and she's going to show us a video about how to make the cocktails and the mocktails. Now to Kalpana, please.
Hey everyone, I hope you got your ingredients ready for the cocktail and mocktail. We'll play the video now for you for the directions, how to make it. Hope all of you have your drinks ready.
Yes, yes, yes.
Raise your glasses, whether it's coffee, tea, or a cocktail, or whatever, so we
Yes,
can all
we can have a
group
pic.
picture, please.
Kushal, gallery view, please. We can have a pic.
Yes, gallery view.
Yeah, sure. I'll share the video again in the group.
Yeah. Any drink, anyone? Please try to cheer up.
Even if it's your glass of
Yeah,
water,
cheers first.
let's cheers this together.
Cheers for Women's Day. Yeah.
And FYI, this is just lemonade, okay?
We don't mind if it is Prosecco also.
It's not time yet for the Prosecco in the day, so.
Yeah,
So
cheers
gallery
to
view,
everyone.
so we can have screenshots.
Cheers.
Everyone bring up your beautiful smiles so we can take
all
pictures.
beautiful ladies.
Happy International Women's Day.
Yes.
All done. Don't.
Have you got enough, Kushal?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good, good, good.
Can everyone
It looks lovely.
turn on their
So nice.
videos, please, for the picture?
It really looks nice.
Oh, thank you very much, Prasanna. Thank you. Preeti, are you coming up? Jyoti, anyone else who would like to turn on their videos for the picture, for the group picture?
Yeah, on.
Irene is welcome too, Kushal.
Hold on, my mother is just joining. 1 second.
I think some of the screens we have all the ladies, we can start taking pictures. Ladies, bring up your brightest smile and be ready for the camera, please.
Any time for pics, Kalpana, you can take more.
Happy International Women's Day to all of you.
Yeah. Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you.
Happy Women's Day.
Happy Women's Day.
I think every day is a Women's Day anyway. So, but just today, something special.
Happy Women's Day every day then.
Where there's a woman, there's always a magic, isn't it? Yeah, it's all, yes.
Nice mocktail, Kalpana. Thank you. I learned a new thing today. Thank you.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Hope you enjoy.
Thank you so much, Kalpana.
As we said,
You're
the
welcome,
weather is getting
ladies.
better. That's what we need now.
Happy Women's Day. Thank you so much. Thanks for giving us this
Just
opportunity.
have a
Thank you
drink.
so much.
Happy Women's Day, everyone. And I learned a lovely cocktail, which I think looks as gorgeous as it's going to taste.
Lovely, Aditi. Thank you, Kalpana. Thank you. Everybody is inspired now. You know, they'll keep making it now. Thank you for teaching us.
Hope you all enjoy it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kalpana. I followed your recipe and I made this.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Renu.
Yeah. Can we have Vani now? Vani Garikapati?
Have Vani.
Thank you, Vani.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Vani Gargpati. Wish you all a very, very happy Women's Day today. And Sandhya, thank you very much. We could see so many women in different parts of life just sitting from the house, and to meet everyone's 160 people, it's really great opportunity. And I'm an estate planning consultant. And as we know that all of the women, most of the women, they leave finances to their better half because they think that is not the department, and they're quite happy, like their spouse to look after the finances. It is good that we should share the work, but at the same time, it is very important that you know what finances are in place. It is very important to know, like basically, all women should know what they have and where the documents are. That is the most important. When I meet many people, they say they have life insurance policies in place. And when I ask, can you show them, can I see till what term they are there? Then they start looking for the papers where they are. And in the end, they take out their mobile phone and look at the direct debit statement and say, oh, we are paying every month 45 pounds for our life insurance. But they don't know what's the cover amount. They don't know how long it is for, whether it is a level or whether it's index related or it is decreasing. They have no clue. Even many men also don't have a clue. They take a life insurance policy, but they don't know the term of the policy or the cover amount. And actually, we all being the first generation Indians here, we don't realize the importance of having a will in place. Basically, it is not like in India, like if something happens to both the parents, that the children are looked after by their grandparents or the siblings. It is not that easy here in UK. Until you are mentioned as a guardian in the will, your children will be in the foster care if they are UK citizens. So anyone who have a child, the first thing what they have to do is they have to keep the will in place. Because in the will, you mention who the guardians of your children are. In UK, we listen many people saying godmother, godfather. So what the local people mean by godfather and godmother is they are the guardians of their children when they are no more. Even unmarried couples in UK, they have their will in place once they have a child together. That important the will is to have. Because we come from India, we think will is like end of life document. It is not. Actually, it is a very important legal document at the beginning of our family life. So people who are in 30s to 40s who don't have a still house in place, you can have just a standard will in place. Whereas the couples who own a home, it is very important that you have wills with trust written in the will. Because having a trust in the will protect your house. In the event of, I know that the scenarios what I talk about in the will are not very good to listen. In the event you are no more and if there is a remarriage, then there is a chance that the house may go to the other spouse. And in old age, when you go to care home, you may end up losing your whole house without children gaining anything from that. And if you go even more further, in our old age, it may be in hands of your daughter-in-laws or in son-in-laws. You would always want your legacy to pass on to your own children and grandchildren. So all this can be protected by having a proper trust written in the will. And as I know that there is very little time, but if anyone is interested in knowing how to protect their legacy, I do write wills and with trusts included. And I do even lasting power of attorneys. These are as important as wills. Wills come into place when we are no more, whereas lasting power of attorney is a very important legal document to have where you're still alive, but you lose mental capacity, or you may not be in this country and the spouse may be in another country and you want to deal with some financial matters. Even then they come in place. We never know when we meet with an accident and when we need a LPA should be in place. It is like a once in a lifetime document. So everyone should make sure, as I know that women want to protect the family, as a woman, you should make sure that you have the wills and LPAs in place. These are very, very important legal documents. I also give advice on life insurance, mortgage insurance, and income protection. And I am also a mortgage advisor. And anyone who is interested in having like to discuss anything regarding your wills or your insurance or anything, I'm very happy to talk. Please text me. We can schedule an appointment and then have discussion. Thank you all for giving me an opportunity.
Thank you, Ani. That was wonderful. Thank you for enlightening us with all these.
Good afternoon, ladies. I have great pleasure in introducing Dr. Jayashree Vishwanathan this afternoon. I'm guessing most Birmingham women would know Dr. Jayashree Vishwanathan because she's such a friendly woman, relentlessly volunteering at Temple since its establishment in 1998. Dr. Jayashree Vishwanathan is a consultant old age psychiatrist for the last 15 years. As we heard from our inspiring earlier speakers, she very recently challenged herself and changed her career into an eating disorder consultant, which shows her zeal and enthusiasm to learn and serve different populations. She's been a great mentor to me, and I'm guessing she would be a great mentor to everybody else in her personal life and professional life. She worked as a clinical director at Wolverhampton within her role as old age psychiatrist. She's ever inspiring, very friendly, approachable teacher to junior doctors, to colleagues, and there's so many adjectives I can describe Jayashree. She's, I'm sure all of you will know Jayashree in your personal life. I would like to invite her and educate us about mental health in our society. Welcome, Jayashree.
Exciting afternoon, and I wish mental health and share some pearls of wisdom as Manjari did with regard. It's an ocean. Mental health is not a simple topic. However, I chose a very select topic that I'm trying to share today, which is going to be about stress, mindfulness, and self-compassion. I think the previous speakers have set the scene very, very eloquently and very empoweringly for me to talk about this. And I'm sure this will have some resonance with most of you. As you know, stress is usually what we all experience at some point in time, and it's a reaction to emotional and a mental pressure that we all have. And most people feel useful in order to motivate themselves and progress. And when you have physical health, that you feel help, at least speak to
Some technical issues there. I think there are some technical issues there. Kushal will be in touch with Jayashree Akka, and I think we can get that.
Network. There was an issue with our network.
Yeah, we'll get that little later then. Is that okay? Okay, has started sharing her screen. Okay.
I'm connected. I'll start sharing my screen again.
Hi, Jayashree. It would help if you turn your webcam off, turn the video off, and then try and share.
Sorry?
If you turn your video off and try then,
Okay.
that may help your
Yeah.
internet connection.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear
okay.
you. Yeah.
I'll proceed. I'm really sorry for the technical hitch. Yeah. So, all recognize what I thought I will touch upon is some practical tips that all of us can use on a daily basis. And this all start off from how we know that mighty oaks are all big trees that come from little acorns. It might be one might harm yourself throughout the day. Take a small step rather than take or several times in a day. It might be enough to de-stress you. Let us thank and have gratitude for things that we are blessed with. So grab a journal to say what you're thankful at the end of the day. On one thing, and tell for how you have been blessed in your life. That will make, when you look back at it, it will make a big difference in you. One of the concepts that I really enjoyed is a one-person smile, which is we often smile when we are stressed, and that helps. So try a one-person smile where you will know better yourself. Pearl habits are very important habits to recognize when you can actually feel irritated, colleagues or friends or family. And one of a simple neutral drink with a slurp. You might really not feel happy about it. Sorry, again, my screen share has gone, is it? Okay. Oh dear. Hello?
Yeah, we here.
We can hear
There are a
you.
lot of network issues. Do you want to switch off all the devices later and come back?
Yeah, sorry, I don't.
No, don't worry.
My device.
Yeah, just for the internet connectivity, for a better connectivity, I'm saying if you can. Okay.
Okay. I'll continue if I can. Okay, the shine is if there's a, if you don't like people slur, and then what you can do is think of something pleasurable, like going to a coffee shop and having a nice date anymore. When behaviors have to become habitativeness of the
I think, Akka, it's not audible enough. If you can give without presentation your talk, by any chance?
Yeah, I think that might be better, isn't it? We can
Yes.
try without the slides and
Don't share.
just to talk.
Don't share, Jayshree.
Yeah, I
just
can.
talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So there are emotions called because once every time you have a little achievement, if you try to cheer yourself and say well done, that becomes an reinforcing emotion for you to feel happy, and that habit is entrenched in our behaviors after that. So that is what is the power of an emotion called shine. So in addition to repetitive behaviors, you can have a shine emotion every time you have a success, and that becomes a reinforcing thing. One other important concept of mindfulness is having the thing as RAIN, RAIN, which is an exercise of mindfulness. what happens upset about ourselves in situations, and we are not mindful at all times about how we feel. So recognizing your emotion is the R. R is recognizing your emotion. A is allowing space to grow self-compassion or self-kindness. I is investigate why your emotion is present and where you're experiencing it. And N is non-identifying it yourself. Rather than saying, I'm anxious, try and see yourself as a person who's a sufferer. You just space yourself out of it and you might feel it better. And my last thing is about self-compassion. Self-compassion is something very, very important. And I think some of the previous speakers also touched upon it. Compassionate towards others. Self-kindness and self-compassion does not mean that you're self-indulging, you are selfish, or to be kind to yourself. And for that, through a bad or a painful emotion which could harm your emotional health, understand why it's happening and be kind to yourself. So that is what self-compassion is. Lives, but take time for yourself, which is much more important and very necessary for helping others. So thank you very much.
Yeah, definitely. We want those slides to be shared, Akka, where people want to know more about mental health, which is much needed now. Kushal, can we have the next, please? Thank you, Akka. That was a wonderful talk. Yeah, can we have the next one?
Hi everybody, my name is Dr. Deepika Dandamudi and I work as a GP in Birmingham. It's been a very tough year for all of us and the much awaited COVID vaccine is finally here. Whilst most people are up to taking the vaccination, some are quite reluctant and have great reservations about it. Today, I'm going to discuss a few common misconceptions about the COVID vaccine and why it is important to take it. The vaccine is made of the viral genetic code, and when injected into the human body, it creates an immune response to the virus and we are able to fight the disease off. When vaccinated, you not only protect yourselves, but you also stop transmitting the disease. So why is there reluctance in some people to take the vaccination? Firstly, they want to wait for the best vaccine, which is tweaked for almost all the mutations that could happen and that are present in the community at the moment. Unfortunately, viruses constantly mutate, and it's not possible to get a vaccine which would cover all the mutant variants. And it's always advisable to take the vaccination which acts on the most prevalent variation in the community. Secondly, they fear that it causes COVID when you take the vaccine. No, it does not cause COVID and it is not a live vaccine. Some fear that if they have comorbidities like high blood pressure or diabetes, it's best to avoid the vaccination. However, data has proven that when you take the COVID vaccination and you have comorbidities, the risk of getting admitted into the hospital with severe COVID and death is considerably very, very low when compared to not taking the vaccination. Some people say that it's a relatively new vaccine and there isn't enough evidence for the vaccine and they want to wait for the best variant of the vaccine to come out for them to take it. We owe this much to science, and the COVID vaccination has been available to the public in 6 months' time, and it's nothing short of a miracle. I think it deserves to be given a chance so that we all help together to drive this pandemic out of the country quicker. Now, the most important thing and the most funny thing, there is a conspiracy theory going around in the internet, and some people believe it to be true, and that is that along with the COVID vaccination, they introduce a chip inside your body which will be regulating your mind and your body, and it will be directing you how to go about life. Now, being a medical practitioner and having taken the vaccine myself, I can definitely reassure that that is not the case, and I'm not controlled by a chip. So I think this talk would help you to understand the importance of taking vaccination, and I would urge all of you to consider taking the vaccination and encouraging your loved ones to take the vaccination as well, because vaccines provide the necessary immunity and protection against COVID in the community, and they definitely most effectively stop transmitting the disease in the community. Also, when you take the vaccination, you not only protect yourselves, you also protect your family and friends, because it stops transmission. And when you do this, you also help some vulnerable people in the community who unfortunately cannot take the vaccination. For example, like if they have autoimmune disease, then you don't transmit the disease to them when you take the vaccine, and in turn you're helping them. So together, when we try, we can all come to the end of this pandemic quicker, and we can drive the virus out quicker, and we can resume living our normal lives sooner. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepika. It was a really wonderful talk giving us the importance on COVID vaccination. Hopefully this will allay some doubts about COVID vaccine that we may all have. Thank you. If you have any questions, anyone, we're happy to take.
I think they can put it in the chat box and we can pick it up. Meanwhile, do we... Thank you, Deepika. That was wonderful. Much needed talk.
Is Deepika with us now at the moment? Or?
Excuse me. There is a chat link on the Q&A link on the chat box for anyone to ask any questions if you have for Deepika, or if you have Jayashree ji as well. There is a Q&A link. Please name the person whom you're asking as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And can we go for Kahoot now, by any chance?
Yes, Aarti is ready now. We can spotlight on Aarti now.
Okay. Kushal, we are just moving the game
Shall we quickly see any questions, Kushal? Or?
Yes. We can't see any questions at the moment, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We'll move forward then.
Yeah, Aarti spotlight. We'll be starting Kahoot quiz soon now. Everybody ready with the device, I think, yeah.
And thank you, everybody. Welcome to the next part, which is a Kahoot quiz. So hopefully all of you have an extra device with you. And if you have the Kahoot app, please download that. If not, then just Google kahoot.it. Rupa will be giving you a number shortly. So we'll be ready to go in a minute. Before that, I just wanted to introduce these three dynamic ladies who are going to hold the Kahoot quiz. So it is Dr. Leena Naidu, Dr. Dhrupa Jayaraj, and Dr. Hema Kannappan. What can I say? All three very charismatic, very vocal, very lovely ladies that I know very personally. They have been the voice of women in Leicester for a long time. I want to quote Malala here. She said, "I raise my voice not so that I can shout, but so that without the voice can be heard for those who cannot talk." These three women have been the voice of Leicester for a very long time. They're all very busy practitioners. They are consultants. They have a very busy professional life, a very busy personal life, but yet always make time for a very busy social life as well. So they all three are very socially active. Dr. Leena Naidu is a radiology consultant at Kettering General Hospital, and she's also the clinical director of radiology. She's very dynamic, a beautiful singer, and a very cheerful person. Dr. Dhrupa Jayaraj is an anesthetic consultant at Leicester General Hospital. She's a mentor to many, including myself, a very vocal feminist, if I may say so, and a very lovely person to genuinely know. And last but not least, Dr. Hema Kannappan. She's a pediatric consultant who works with me at Coventry Hospital. She's a colleague, a larger than life character, and the heart and soul of a party, if I say so. So over to you all for the Kahoot quiz.
What is the code of the quiz?
Thank you, Aarti. That was from the heart. Thank you. I'm going to start sharing, and this is the much awaited quiz. Really fun-filled, a bit educative as well, girls. So please, all of you, I will give you a couple of minutes. Please get another gadget and just type in kahoot.it. And some of you, I can just unmute to say if you are ready.
I just signed up. I signed up for it. It's asking $10, something like that.
Oh.
Rupa, you are
Computer, mobile, and
What is the game pin?
Rupa, you are on mute.
6730 is the game pin. 6730.
Daniel,
it's not working.
Please wait. Please wait. Please hold.
Yeah. 6730
We
can
see the pin.
Do we have to log in or sign up?
You don't need to sign up, just play as a guest. If you have your children next to you, just ask them. They do it all the time in the school.
No need to log in or
No
sign
need
up.
to, he will just tell people. You no need to.
Okay, go.
Oh, that's so nice to see so many names. I'm just going to give a few more seconds.
We should have all
To go on app and
The
just
screen
get
is
the Kahoot.
filling up. So hopefully people, they have now started joining.
79 people, wow.
What is the pin?
The pin is 6730551. I repeat, 6730551. Ladies, if you have any problem, please ask your little ones. They all play this at school, Kahoot, and it's very, very easy. So you don't have to pay. Please don't pay for it. 98, wow.
Yeah, I'm in
100, 102, 6730551. And please, I have to say, no Googling, because we have Amazon vouchers for first 4 winners. So it would not be nice if you Google and find the answers. So just be nice to others.
I think
and
all the kids are ready as well.
answers, please. That's the only request for this quiz. Yeah.
What's the count on your screen now, Rupa?
105.
Nearly there, getting there.
I think we had 160 people, didn't we, on the chat box?
We've got 153, so they all should be there.
I have
soon.
152.
I think some won't join. I don't think my mother-in-law or mother are joining. They might just listen. I don't think so. So I'm going to at least wait for 140, 135.
Yeah, 135, 140, yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, we three won't be playing, isn't it? You have to
No,
deduct
we are
us.
not. We are not, unfortunately.
Ina, you can't play that.
Yes. But I have to say, my son Daniel has helped me a lot. So he takes the credit, I guess, along with Lena and Hema. It's a fun game, girls. So no Googling. Again, please. 4 options. Yeah.
I
demo
just
questions.
wanted to say something.
Yes.
Basically, I have joined and it says that see your nickname on the screen, but I can't see my name. I think everything is fine. I can see here Renu, but I can't see here on the screen.
As long as you can see it on your device, it's fine. Just check your device. As long as you can see your screen nickname.
There's too many names on the screen, so I don't think you'll be. If you've come into the thing, it's 111 people now, ladies.
So I'm sure I will be there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So on the screen, I can't see anything. Can you see my screen? I don't know.
No, you will. If you have put the game pin in, you should be in.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
109 it shows. Going to wait for just a minute. Okay.
Okay.
So 2 demo questions will be on. If you have a doubt, ask your kids. You just have to Google it. I've got
Sorry,
111, 12. Very good. Manju 1, 2, 3 is the last one.
Excuse me, sorry, I can't see my name as well. You can see your name on your screen.
It's a little bit difficult because there's so many. I can't.
I think before you start the quiz, better to read out the names to make sure if they have joined, maybe.
No, if it says on your device you are in. Don't worry about it because there's too many names here. In your device, if it says you are in and the screen comes as see your nickname on screen, that's fine. You've gone past the stage of entering. So don't worry.
There's a lovely nickname, Champion Leopards 29.
Yeah, I was just
Leopard.
saying, what a great name.
Oh, Aditi, only you can name such names, Aditi.
No, I can't.
It's 116. I'm just going to wait for another 30 seconds. Please. Shall I start? 116.
I think Rupa, you may have to start because it's not moving that fast.
Okay.
I think it's sort of static at that
Yeah, I
point.
think we can start now, isn't it?
Yeah. Girls, can you see the screen?
Yes, we can see. 3, 2, 1.
Yes,
we can. 3,
Thank
2, 1.
you.
Yes.
Start.
Quiz.
Yes. So this is a demo question, okay? Who is this? Elizabeth, Theresa May, Victoria, Margaret Thatcher. I've got 84 and 90 answers.
Sorry, I've been logged out. Can I get the number again?
The number is on the chat.
It's there. It's still there. 6367
30.
Sorry. Can you read it loud, please?
It's on the chat if anybody wants to.
The game pin is 6730551.
Because the demo question has no points, so I'm just going to wait for another 15 seconds. Okay, 6730551. 96 of you have got it right. Can I start again? There's one more demo question. Andhya, Leena, Hema, shall I?
Yes,
Yes,
you can start.
Yeah, one more demo
One.
question.
Yeah, one more demo question and you can start. Yeah.
When is International Women's Day celebrated? 9th of March, 6th of March, 8th of March, 7th of March. You have 13 seconds to go. 10 seconds now.
Do you just click on it?
Yes, you just click on it. Yes.
Yeah, just click on it.
If it's your mobile phone, you just tap on it. Okay, that's 114 people, 70 people have got it correct. Excellent. So girls, much awaited quiz. We are going to start with the real questions and there are going to be some winners at the end of the show. Starting now. Okay. I am from Leicester and all of you know, so we are starting with the samosa question. How many calories in one Punjabi samosa? 150, 225, 200, 250 calories. How many calories in one Punjabi samosa? I had to. Excellent. 31 people have got it correct, but I'll move on to the next one. The answer was 200 calories, girls. Okay. Which film talks about the dramatic true story of women behind India's first mission to Mars? Mission Mars, Mission Impossible, Mission Mangal, Mission India. Thank you. The answer, 90 of you have got it correct. The answer was Mission Mangal. Excellent. Shamala is on leaderboard first. Purnima MCR second. Shrey third. So we'll see how it goes. In the plastic 10-pound note, the Queen is on the front. Who is on the other side? Is it Agatha Christie, Marie Curie, Jane Austen, or Florence Nightingale? So this is the latest plastic 10-pound note. Agatha Christie, Marie Curie, Jane Austen, Florence Nightingale. 110 people have answered, 114. 38 have got it correct. It's Jane Austen, the famous author. And you can go and see the 10-pound note today. Rebecca is winning now. Shravani, Sapna, Triveni, Kalps, in that order. Okay, this is one of my favorite questions.
Good question.
Indian women spend 13.2 hours each week cooking. What is the global average spent on cooking each week? This is the global average of cooking each week and is usually by women. Indian women spend 13.2 hours. It is 6.5 hours. Only 26 people got it right. And the UK average is 5.9 hours. So on to the next one now. Rebecca still in the leaderboard. Priya G next. Bhagya, Rugby, AK, and Minx. Okay, in a recent 2019 UK survey of phobias, which is fear of something, glossophobia ranked the top phobia in the UK. What is it? Fear of spiders, fear of public speaking, fear of glass breaking, or fear of shiny and glossy objects? "36 have got it right. It is the fear of public speaking. I know the number 48 comes for fear of shiny and glossy objects. It was just to give you a twist, but it's the fear of public speaking. Well done, girls. Rebecca first, Jamuna second, Minx, Triveni, and Birmingham Shruti. Well done. Still, it's not on, but it's just the leaderboard now. Walking.
So moving on to the next question.
Walking 10,000 steps a day is recommended by the WHO or recommended by the NHS, a marketing gimmick used by a pedometer company, and a marketing gimmick used by Nike shoes. What is it? Only 15 have got it correct. It was actually a marketing gimmick used by a pedometer company in Japan, which just meant in Japan 10,000 steps way back in 1964. The NHS and WHO actually recommend 150 minutes or 30 minutes of exercise per day. But for all the lovely ladies who do 10,000 steps, keep going. But the ones who haven't, please start. And even 5,000 to 7,000 steps a day is really good. The main focus is to move more and to exercise more. So well done for the ones who got, the 15 of you who got it right. Rebecca, Swat, Meenakshi, Jamuna, Minx. That's the leaderboard now. So this is Women Take the Lead in Vaccine Development. This is Professor Sarah Gilbert. And which COVID-19 vaccine did she develop? BioNTech, Oxford AstraZeneca, Moderna, or the Covaxin? Excellent. 63 of you have got it. This is just another way to say to all of you that the COVID vaccine is a boom to our community, all our communities. For the last year, we've been in lockdown. So please, ladies, as Manjari and Deepika and others have mentioned, the Asian community are very slow to take up the vaccine. Please, please, please encourage your family members, your friends to take up the vaccine. Thank you.
From Kettering. Professor Gilbert is from Kettering.
Oh, wonderful. And no, she's from, yes. And now I'm going to, the next 7 questions, and the next 7 will be done by Hema and Lena. And we've had fun getting these questions. So over to you, Lena. Sorry, Hema.
I'm ready, Rupa.
Yeah.
So the next question, can you all guess who this famous personality is? Is it Sonia Gandhi? Is it Steffi Graf? Is it Enid Blyton? Or is it Princess Diana? Look at the eyes, look at the nose. Anything that comes back? So we've got 3 seconds, 2, 1. And the right answer, yes, of course, it is Princess Diana. So well done to everyone who got it right.
Minx is on
Moving on. So on the scoreboard, we've got Mix on the lead. Well done. And Meenakshi. Next question. What is the national sweet or dessert of India? Is it jalebi? Is it gulab jamun, rasagullas, or laddu? What do you think is the national sweet of India? And of course, think of the number of calories and how do we burn it out. So yes, 33 people have got jalebi is the right answer. So well done to everybody who's got it right. And Ming still on the lead, closely followed by Meenakshi. Well done, girls. Moving on. So the famous quote, there is no limit to what we as women can accomplish. So can you tell me whose famous quote was this? Hillary Clinton, Kamala Harris, Michelle Obama, or Margaret Thatcher? So many famous quotes by all these lovely women. But of course, there is no limit to what we as women can accomplish. And the right answer is Michelle Obama. And of course, 49 people have got it right. So well done to everybody who's got it right. And Minx on the lead, Devi and Meenakshi following closely, followed by Sapna and Sonia. Moving on to the next question. Walk 10,000 steps a day in March 2021 is to support which charity? Cancer, dementia, stroke, COVID. Don't forget 10,000 steps a day, month of March, which charity? I'm sure you've all seen it on the news recently as well. So in 3, 2, 1, the right answer is, of course, cancer. And most of you have got it right. So well done, folks. So on the leaderboard, we've got Minx. Sonia is now in the lead. And then Minx, followed by Devi and Meenakshi and Trupti. So remember to walk 10,000 steps a day. Same message from me and Rupa. And I'm sure you all do that. So keep going, girls. So the next question. Who created history by lighting a Diwali diya in front of Downing Street? We would have all seen in the news. Was it Boris Johnson, Priti Patel, Rishi Sunak, or Matt Hancock? Think of the Diwali message. Think of the news during Diwali. And who do you think would have done this and created history? And of course, most of you have got it right. So well done. Fantastic. It was Rishi Sunak. Indeed, a very proud moment for all of us. So on the leaderboard, Sonia still in the lead, followed by Devi, Meenakshi, Minx, and Mayura. Well done, girls. I hope you're all enjoying this. So moving on. What is the theme for International Women's Day 2021? Remember, the theme is it choose to change, choose to challenge, choose to create, or choose to care. We've had our speakers who've touched on this as well. So I'm sure you would remember. And in 3, 2, 1, it is indeed choose to challenge, because only when you challenge does a change come, and that creates a better world for us as women. So don't forget, choose to challenge. On the leaderboard. Oh, no, right. Devi is now on the leaderboard, followed by Meenakshi and Sonia. Well done, girls. Well done to everyone who's doing this and having fun, hopefully. Moving on. Who was the first person in the world to have had the COVID vaccine? A very proud moment for all of us. Was it Queen Elizabeth, Margaret Keenan, Sir Thomas More, or Prince Philip? She was in the news. Was it one of the 4? Of course, Margaret Keenan. And we as women should be proud that it was a woman who first volunteered to receive the vaccine. And I am extra proud because she's from Coventry and I work in Coventry. I make that point very clear once again. So that's really good. On the leaderboard, we've got Devi, Meenakshi, and Paulami. So that's really good. Fantastic. So on that note, don't forget to have your vaccine. All of us have spoken about it. Please, please, please get vaccinated if you haven't. And I think it's over to Lena now to carry on with the quiz. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Can you all hear me? Okay, so I'm going to start with my next one. I have to say I've been very gentle with my questions. So what was the dress code for our very own first International Women's Day celebration by IIA? Is it Mamma Mia theme, tuxedo theme, Parinita theme, or retro theme? Easy one. People who have attended would know this. Yes, it's the Parinita theme, and we still got memories, and you have this seen in the video. So the scoreboard, Meenakshi is leading, followed by Devi, Sonia, Priya, and Kitu. And the next question is, who is the young girl who is an environmental activist? Malala Yousaf, Billie Eilish, Greta Thunberg, and Vandana Shiva. So 3, counting down to, yes?
Sorry,
I think I saw quite few people have answered. That's number 3, Greta Thunberg. So Meenakshi, Devi, Sonia, Priya, and Kitu are in the order. Going to the next one. Right, now the Rupa has given all of you a Punjabi samosa, so I thought I have to make you burn those calories. So how many minutes do you need to walk to burn off that Punjabi samosa? 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, or 90 minutes? It may be a bit of surprise. Yes, it's 60 minutes, and I don't think many of you got that right. So it is a revelation for all of us. So looking at the scoreboard, Meenakshi, Sonia, Meenakshi, Priya, Devi, and Kitu. Next question. Which sportswoman sports combination is not correct? Please select one. So Hina Sindhu, badminton, Sania Mirza, lawn tennis, Mary Kom, boxing, and Deepa Karmarkar, gymnastics. Yes, Hina Sindhu, she is the correct one. She's not the combination which we are looking for. Rest all are correct. So on the scoreboard, Sonia, Meenakshi, Priya, Minx, and Devi. Right. This will be a very favorite question for all of us, which is not a type of diet to lose weight. And it may be one of the easy ones to answer as well, I suppose. Atkins diet, 5-2 diet, Starves diet, and keto diet. And the answer is Starves diet. That's not a name of any diet. We just added to confuse you. And quite few people got it correct. I'm very proud. Sonia leads, Meenakshi, Priya, Minx, and Kitu. Okay, this will be easy peasy for all of you. What is the name of the organization run by Sandhya? Indian Island Academy, Indian Island Association, India Island Academy, International Island Association. I would expect 100%. "36 people got it correct. I think it's the way I put the question. The way I put that MCQ must have confused you all. It is India Island Academy. Okay, Sonia is leading, followed by Priya, Meenakshi, Mings, and Bhagya from rugby. And the last question, which country has vaccinated the most people? India, Israel, UK, USA. And the answer is Israel. That's correct. I know it's a small country, but they managed to vaccinate a lot more than the rest of the other countries. And I would, as other speakers told, encourage all of you to get vaccinated. And UK is also doing a brilliant job. UK is number 2 after Israel. So UK is doing a brilliant job. So I would encourage everybody to vaccinate themselves. And looking at the scoreboard.
Now for the big reveal. Meenakshi in 3rd position. Priya Gautama, 2nd. And Sonia 1st. Wonderful girls. Does someone want to take a screenshot of it?
Congratulations to all 3 winners. As much as you enjoyed, we have also enjoyed devising these questions to make it fun for all of you.
1 second, we are checking the 4th one as well, please.
Yes, 5. Rupa, we are taking 5.
Who was it? Oh God, wait.
So if you can take all the 5.
Back to podium, 1 second. I'm just, it says why, it says only.
Took the picture.
Girls, did you enjoy that?
Yes.
It was a really entertaining.
Yes, very much. Yeah.
Yes, we all enjoyed
All
it.
the quiz masters, thank you very much.
So have you all become a bit knowledgeable
understand
after
which
doing
one
our
it
questionnaire?
will be samosa now.
It was great.
Isn't it?
Jalebi and samosa, who cares, yeah?
Girls, remember, if you have 2 samosas, it's equivalent to a meal.
Rupa,
You
this
go
is the
for 1
time
hour
to
walk.
include you.
No, 1 samosa is 1 hour walk, 2 samosa, 2 hours walk. Imagine how much you have to walk.
Artikla call kar Prashant.
So
Tu
let's
call
start
karo
with the
tha.
next one now. Yeah,
Jenny is ready? Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
Jenny
you.
ready.
1 second, girls. I'm just giving the Sonia is 1st, Priya Gautama is 2nd, Meenakshi is 3rd, Shree, SREE is 4th, and Bhagya Rugby is 5th. And we will, ladies, we will send you the vouchers via email, Amazon vouchers. So we've got all your names, but I just need to know who is Sri, because Priya Gautama and Meenakshi are from Leicester, and Sonia, Sri and Bhagya. Sri
Bhagya is
From Birmingham.
Bhagya is from rugby. Yeah.
I'll let you know her details.
who's Sri? SR.
Me?
Who the nickname Sri?
Birmingham, Sri Lakshmi. Sri Lakshmi Priya.
Yeah.
We'll get in touch with you. Thank you so much. We have really enjoyed making this quiz for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Hopefully
you.
next
It
year,
was fun.
on the dance floor, we can burn off all those samosa calories.
Yes. Pretty Jenny is ready now.
How many minutes of dancing does it take to burn a samosa?
We will ask the question
Kahoot,
later.
I
quiz
Jenny is ready now.
You dance.
That is for the next quiz. Next
Correct,
year.
that question for
30 minutes.
Yeah, thank you. Over to Sandhya.
Yeah, Jenny, go on.
So that was awesome fun. Thank you, Leicester ladies, for that lovely quiz. So it is absolutely a pleasure to welcome this next lovely doctor, whom I can call a friend and whom I know personally. A lovely smile and always ready to help. It's the lovely Dr. Kusuma Narayana. She is a consultant dermatologist for the last 6 years, and very passionate with her work for her work. She is a trained aesthetic practitioner and she practices both invasive and non-invasive aesthetic procedures. Kusuma is very keen about all things that she does. So with no further ado, let's welcome the fashionista, Dr. Kusuma Narayan.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all very excited to join me in today's talk on skincare and beauty tips. We're all very unique, so is our skin. Hello everyone. Did you all know that the food we eat have a profound influence on the health of our skin and how quickly we can age? For a healthy and younger looking skin, do eat the foods rich in antioxidants like varieties of fruits and vegetables, healthy fats like fish, nuts and avocados. Try and ditch the dairy and reduce your sugar intake. And it's not a secret that regular exercises and good sleep keeps your skin glowing. Let's start with what you do in the morning. The first step is to cleanse your skin by using an appropriate cleanser that suits your skin type. For an oily skin, try and get a foamy cleanser to reduce the oil. For dry skin, hydrating or milky cleanser. For acne skin, oil-free cleanser suits the best. The next step is to tone your skin. The toner balances the pH of your skin and removes the surviving makeup. If you have to skip any of the steps in your daily routine, this is the one you could easily skip. However, I would recommend that you use alcohol-free toners so that it doesn't leave your skin dry and stripped off from the oils. The third step is most important and everyone should use serum with vitamin C. It is an antioxidant and fights off the free radicals to protect your skin throughout the day. It comes in an amber bottle like this, which does not allow the light. Some of the cheap serums with vitamin C can be bit harmful because by the time you buy that it will oxidize and it looks brown, and that is of no use. So be careful when you buy that. Serum with vitamin C hydrates your skin, fades the pigmentation and brightens your skin. The last step in your morning routine is to apply the sunscreen. I strongly recommend you to use a broad spectrum sunscreen with an SPF greater than 30, which blocks more than 97% of the UV rays. If you want to look your best, get the face sunscreens with avobenzone. It blends well with your skin and you can apply your makeup over it. Now, what do you do at night time routine? You cleanse and tone, and now you get to the part where you turn back your clock to get a healthier and youthful skin. For this, you have to apply anti-aging creams with retin A or tretinoin. These are prescription-only medications. However, you can get retinol on over-the-counter treatments. Along with the above regime, try and use an exfoliator once or twice weekly, and try and avoid over-exfoliating to avoid irritation and pigmentation, especially in the Asian skin. Here are the steps to follow for your daily makeup or a party makeup after following your basic step that we've just gone through. You can tailor it according to your needs. I would strongly recommend you to invest in a good foundation to avoid a cakey look. You could visit John Lewis to try different brands and buy whatever that suits your skin. And the last thing, if you have a strong dark circles, please use eye corrector before using concealer. Personally, I would avoid using the black eyeliners by default. Take a risk and use the colorful ones because you're worth it. Lastly, if anyone is struggling with their eyebrows, try this magic pen, the Brow Artist Pen by L'Oreal, for crisp and neat eyebrows. With time, our skin needs more support to battle the signs of aging. You could consider Botox, fillers, lasers, so on and so forth, but be careful in choosing them to avoid any pigmentation in future. Lastly, don't forget to wear your smile and your confidence. Thank you for watching.
Wow, Kusuma, that was amazing. Such a short video and so much important information packed in. I've always looked at you and wondered how, you've got glowing skin. Can I ask you one question, please? From Leena Sundaram, who says, avoid dairy products seems to be contradictory. Can you please explain why you say avoid?
Well, when I say avoid, I'm not asking you to stop it completely. Thank you for that question. I'm not asking you to stop it completely altogether. You need dairy because you do get quite a good nutrients from the dairy, but I'm asking you to reduce it and don't consume too much. Because there is quite a lot of evidence to say dairy leads to a lot of spots as well. We have lots of reports. Oil-rich food can lead to a lot of spots on the skin, and also it's important to keep your skin clean and nourished.
Can we please have this recording, Kusuma?
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Can we have
this
this recording,
please?
We want to see it again.
Can we have this recording, please?
Oh.
I'm sure you'll be able to share the recording with us, won't you, Kusuma?
Yes, that should be fine. Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah.
And there is another question, Kusuma, for you. What is the L'Oreal pencil for eyebrow? Can you please tell us the name?
Yeah, this is L'Oreal. This basically L'Oreal makes 2 to 3 different types of eyebrow pens. This is the Brow Artist by L'Oreal. It has bristles just only on one side. There's no brush attached on the other side. I can post the picture on the registration group if that helps. It's really good because it gives a natural hair stroke, like when
yes,
yes, please.
Hair like stroke.
Kusuma, yes, if you can post a picture, because on my eyebrows I've got lots of stitches. I was a very, very naughty child, so that's the reason I wanted to know that. If you could please.
Absolutely no issues at all. I'll post a picture. I've been itching to say this to many people because when I see people actually spoiling their eyebrows, drawing very badly, they look beautiful except their eyebrows. I just thought, I just mentioned this here.
That was really good, Kusuma.
Thank you. Secret, Kusuma.
Sorry, Hema.
Secret of your youthful skin. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And happy Women's Day to you all. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful, useful, and informative.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad it was.
Thank you so much. I know I've given you a tight squeeze, but you have managed to put everything in well. I'm so glad.
Can I just say, if anyone wants the makeup demo, we've done a makeup demo link which can be shared on the registration group later, and you can probably watch when you have some time. That's done by my sister.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, that would be great. Thank you.
Great.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
We believe women should be celebrated every single day. But on this special International Women's Day, GetBasket pledges to employ more women into our business and help empower more homemakers to prove that the sky is the limit. GetBasket brings to you groceries, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, puja items, Indian sweets, kitchenware, and many more things like mixies and grain grinders straight to your doorstep. On this special day, GetBasket is offering 10% discount only for today. Please use the discount code that will be typed in the chat box for you, which is also displayed up here, which is Women's Day 21, no gaps, no apostrophe, all in capital letters. Please visit getbasketuk.com and use discount, which is available only for today. Last but not the least, listen to what our customers have to say. Please watch and join our GetBasket family. Thank you.
Namaste. I have been a customer of GetBasket for the past year or more. They have been supplying amazing quality of groceries to our house, and right through the lockdown period also. I recommend their service to all of you.
Hi everyone, I'm Kanya from Birmingham. I have been a regular customer of GetBasket for the last couple of years.
Congratulations on completing 2 years, and you can use GetBasket for groceries and fresh vegetables and for quick delivery. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Preeti from Solihull. I've been using GetBasket for more than 2 years and I've been a loyal customer. GetBasket services and groceries are very, very good.
We have been using GetBasket for more than 2 years. We always get fresh vegetables and quality groceries on reasonable price.
We have been using GetBasket for more than a year now, and we are very happy with the quality of the products and the price, and we are very happy with the next day delivery and prompt customer service, and the website is very user friendly.
नमस्ते, माझे नाव राधिका कुलकर्णी आहे. मी बर्मिंगहॅम मध्ये राहते आणि मागील 1 वर्षापासून आम्ही गेटबास्केटची सर्व्हिस यूज करीत आहोत. लॉकडाऊन काळामध्ये आम्हाला गेटबास्केटची भरपूर हेल्प झाली.
नमस्कार एवरीवन, मेरा नाम संध्या है, मैं बर्मिंघम से हूँ. मैं काफ़ी दिन से गेटबास्केट यूज़ कर रही हूँ और मेरा एक्सपीरियंस भी बहुत ही अच्छा रहा है.
Hello everyone, I'm Vasanta. I've been using GetBasket for the last 2 years and I'm a loyal customer. I get fresh vegetables and fruits delivered through post I receive from Birmingham to Leicester. It made my life so much better with their best quality products. I take this opportunity to thank the whole GetBasket team.
Thank you GetBasket for sponsoring us for LMS.
Thank you very much GetBasket. Keep up the good work.
आप भी ट्राई करके देख लें. धन्यवाद.
So, go for it. Thank you.
Thank you GetBasket.
Can we have Lena, please? Thank you.
Hello. I'm very privileged to introduce my next guest. And before I introduce, I just want to remind everybody that we're still taking donations. Don't forget to donate generously because all the donations are going to go for Seva Day today. So please donate generously for Seva Day. I'm delighted to introduce a good friend of mine, Dr. Priya Gautama, who is a consultant anesthetist at University Hospitals of Leicester. She's also a deputy head of the service. And apart from doing her work, she also shares a hobby of doing hairstyles and hairdos. In fact, I have to say I didn't know till she told me that she has done her sister's bridal hairstyle in a wedding. When we go on a group holiday or an event, she's always got this bag with all the hair accessories and she's always there to do all our hairstyles. So without any ado, I would welcome Priya Gautama.
Good evening, ladies. I'm sure you're enjoying yourself. It is probably stating the obvious that women feel much more attractive and confident when their hair is in a tip-top state. How easy is that? I don't think it's very difficult. So I'm going to show you some easy to do hairdos and give you some tips, which will hopefully help you improve your self-confidence and self-esteem. So let's get cracking. Let me make a disclaimer. This is only my hobby. So I just practice because of interest. I am a hospital doctor and I'm not a professional hairstylist. Okay. So I'm just going to show you some basic kit that will be helpful. Again, as I'm not a professional, these are what you will find normally in your house. So looking through this, I have a mannequin to practice. It's a very cheap one. So just to play around with the hair, you will not need it if you've got somebody else, a helpful volunteer. A tailed comb will be helpful. A couple of accessories of any kind. So I've got a few over the years I've collected, so which should be useful. It just accentuates the final product. So when you put something glittery and gold on the hair, so anything that you can find, it will be helpful for the final finish. Hairpins, a variety of hairpins. The most important thing is that it should have a rounded tip. So this actually helps a lot with the comfort if you're going to leave the hairstyle on for a couple of hours. And then the bun pins. These are extremely useful. The bun pins, or the konda pins as we call it. So it's very important that you realize that they come in various sizes. So the long ones, a medium and a short, there are lots of sizes in between as well. If you're going to put any bun pins in the front of the head, you need a smaller one. So if you're putting beads in it and putting it in the side braids, then the smaller ones will be needed. Anything at the back of the hair, for better grip, you will need a longer or a medium one depending on the length of the hair. If you put a longer one in the front of the head, it will be very uncomfortable. If you put a smaller one at the back, there will be no grip and the hairstyle will just loosen itself. The second thing is the hairband. Now this is a thick hairband. If you're going to do ponytails, this will be useful. Whereas if you're using ponytails with only a section of the hair, you will need thin bands like these. These are very fine, small hairbands, so you will need those. What I'm going to do is show you a couple of hairstyles. Okay, so another easy hairstyle for you to do it yourself. So this midline partition, take a bit of hair, just twist it, and you will need a few hairpins for this. So those who are not comfortable to do any French braid or anything, this is a very easy hairstyle.
I'm like a princess, always gotta keep my head.
So that's it. So the front is all done. What you do at the back is up to you. So leave it loose, so you can braid it or put it into a nice ponytail. So it's up to you. So I'm just going to finish it off like this. So I've got a nice grip. So a decorative one like this. That's it. So it's all done. So this is very easy for you to do it yourself.
You can see my head now, you know what, call it bad luck.
So these are some hairstyles which we can do by ourselves, okay? So we're all familiar with the French braid. So it's a very, very versatile hairstyle to know. So we are used to doing it at the back. So what we can do is modify it to do side French braids. Now, this is extremely flexible, very friendly, easy and versatile thing to do. So you can do it right at the very important that you smoothen the hair and try to keep as close to the front. And unlike the one you'll do at the back, you will be taking hair only from one side, not both sides. So this side you don't take with my right hand, just the left hand takes. So this will give, especially with straightened hair, instead of leaving your hair just like that loose, if you do a bit of this and then leave your hair loose, it will give a very good look. So I've taken it from the side. So this side, what you do, you can do the same braid or let it loose. So it's up to you. So you can just flip it like this. And then leave the hair behind loose, or you can just, if you have anything to go along, just put, and that's all done. So you can modify, you can do middle partition, both sides French braid, or one side and leave the hair, or the other side just leave it plain, or do both sides. The choices are immense. So we're going to do another hairstyle now. This is it looks a little bit tricky, but it is simple. So take the hair from both sides. You're going to make a ponytail. So try to use these thin black bands. So because they won't show out. The thicker the band, it will be seen when you finish. So if you have thin bands, they are better. So once you made the ponytail, so loosen it a bit. So and curl it in. So once you made the ponytail, you're going to do the same thing again. So take it in. So I'm just going to put a ponytail with the remaining hair. You can use a thicker band now. You don't need those thin bands. You can leave it like this, or you can loop it up. So if you have thin, you want. Okay. That's it. So comb the hair nicely. So we're going to take the hair into a ponytail. So just take 3/4 of the hair. Leave a small bit off on the left side. Not really a ponytail. Hair's coming out because we're going to cover it further. Now we've got this hair on the left. So comb it nicely once again. If you need to use the hairspray to smoothen it out, go for it, because this will be the cover on the bun. And it comes right over the bun. Finish should be smooth. So because this is the outer, so make sure. So this is an easy hairstyle. If you want to use any hair accessories, you can just put one here on the side, or just keep another flower. These are just some simple ideas I've shown you. Unfortunately, because of the time constraints, I've not been able to go into greater depth or show you more varieties. But I'm sure for those who are interested, you will know that there are plenty of more material on the net. So ladies, spend some time on your hair, invest in yourself. It's a big confidence boost, and this is your way of empowering yourself as part of women empowerment. Good luck and stay safe until next year. Bye.
Come on, ladies, get up.
कैटवॉक वाली बेबी है तेरी चाल, बैकलेस सूट विच लगदी कमाल। ओ किथे चली जांदी है, ओ किथे चली जांदी है, मैनू पुछना है इको ही सवाल। ओ दस दे कुवारियां या किसे दे तू नाल, क्यों दूरों दूरों जानी है, जान कड जानी है। इन्हें भी नखरे तू कर ना सोनिए, इन्हें भी नखरे तू कर ना सोनिए। दिल मेरा तेरे लिए धड़के नी, अज फिर किथे, अज फिर किथे, अज फिर किथे चलनी है मोरनी बन के, मोरनी बन के। अज फिर किथे चलनी है मोरनी बन के, मोरनी बन के। संडे तो लेके सैटरडे तक, संडे तो लेके सैटरडे तक, कर दे वेट तेरी खटके नी। अज फिर किथे,
We have Vinutna now. Thank you all. We're just running a little behind time, little what I need to say, a little more behind time, but let's try to catch up whatever we can.
Okay,
Thank you.
quickly. Thank you. We had a very inspirational speeches and talks, and I have delight in introducing another inspirational woman, Jyoti Balasu from Coventry. She's a Seva Day lead from Coventry. As you all know, Seva Day is a national charity, but I would leave it to Jyoti to introduce about Coventry Seva Day, because she's an IT professional by profession, but she's delved into volunteering and become a unsung heroine in Seva Day. Jyoti, over to you.
Well, thank you, Vinutna. I'm not such a great personality, as you say. But anyway, happy Women's Day, everyone. I want to say something about Seva Day. Seva Day is a national charity, and we work on the concept where we help people without expecting any motive. So that is the word Seva. Seva Day is spread across many cities within the UK. And from Coventry, we started last year. And this actually happened, it was a pure coincidence where we started in Coventry. There was a theft in a food bank, and me and one of my from other friend have actually started to raise funds and also get donations to replenish this particular food bank. And since then, we never had to stop, and we have been doing regular donations and helping people. So in this process, I think we have helped many homeless people, many victims of domestic violence, and all the local charities. And the main task has been replenishing the food banks. And also along with this, I would like to say, just last year, Coventry Seva Day has actually collected around 21 tons of food, which means it actually helped around 50,000 meals, if I say the in terms of meals. So that's what Seva Day Coventry has been doing. So this has been a really good year for Seva Day Coventry. And I would like to thank everyone who came forward in helping me. And now I would, Vinutna, are they showing the video on Seva Day so people can know?
We have Hetvi's video.
Yeah, no, the Seva Day is, if you show the Seva Day national video. Okay, fine then. Over to Hetvi. I would like to introduce to Hetvi. Hetvi is one of our star of Seva Day. She is from Nottingham, and recently I would like to say she received an award from the, it's called a Point of Light Award from Boris Johnson. So over to Hetvi.
Hello, everybody. Namaste. It's thank you, Jyoti, for inviting me here today to talk to everybody. I'd just like to say, on this special occasion of Women's Day, there is a quote that goes saying, behind every successful man, there stands a woman. This is the power of a woman. She changes lives. She improves lives. She makes an impact. But it's time that we change it now to lead from the front and change the quote to say that behind every successful woman, there is a man besides her, not behind her, because it's always about equal partnership, and a tribe of other successful women who always has her back. When I started Seva Day in Nottingham a year ago, never did I know that a year after I'm going to get an award by the Prime Minister, or we're going to make such a big impact in Nottingham. So all you ladies who are listening to Jyoti and to myself, take that first step. Success isn't always about how much money you make. It's always about the difference that you make in people's lives. And this is what was said by Michelle Obama. So if you're thinking, how do I make a difference in people's life? Take that first step, as Jyoti did, as I did in Nottingham, and lead. Go from the front. Don't stand behind the man. Be in the front, because you as a woman can make such a big difference. I mean, few key things I would tell you, if you want to lead a charity, if you want to make a difference in the charity sector, is always elevate other people. It's not just about you, it's about your team. So always elevate your team, empathize with them, show compassion and kindness, and above all, trust your instincts. When you trust your instincts and when you listen to your heart, you can make such a big difference. Last but not the least, I've just got a minute and a half, so I will conclude by saying that we may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. This is a very famous quote by Maya Angelou. So all these women are listening to me, take that first step, join in. If you can join in Seva Day in Nottingham or in Coventry, Birmingham, wherever you are, just take that first step and let's make a big difference. Let's show the power of women in changing people's lives. Thank you so much and namaste.
A group of volunteers in Nottingham is putting together hundreds of shoeboxes filled with essential items for vulnerable people in the county. They say they've been overwhelmed with generous donations and with a number of people who need their help. Yasmin Bodelbai reports.
It looks like a scene from Santa's workshop in the North Pole, but these are volunteers from the charity Seva Day in Nottingham. They're making up around 1,000 shoeboxes filled with essentials like socks and toiletries and some of life's little luxuries.
It feels absolutely great that when a child or a mother or a father or a homeless person wakes up on Christmas Day, he and she or a child will have a present and know that somebody does care for them. And when I wake up on Christmas morning, I'll feel like I've done something good as well, and it's not just about me and my family, but it's about the community.
All the donations have come from members of the public, and then it's down to around 40 volunteers to pack and distribute the gifts.
People have been extremely generous. You ask for one thing and they give you 10 others. That small gift, for us it might be small, for them it's like proper Christmas.
And that really broke me.
The woman leading the project won the Nottinghamshire Hero Award this year, but she doesn't see herself as Santa.
I think I'll call myself as Elf, Santa's little helper.
And she says everyone here is a hero. Yasmin Bodelbai, ITV News.
I'll introduce over to Vani from Birmingham now.
Seva Green Holiday. Can we have that video, Kushal, please?
Can you please play that video?
Kushal, are we okay?
Just getting the video.
Okay, thanks. Not this one, Kushal.
I mean, this is the main video of Seva Day, so let them play and then let them show the video as well.
Hello, happy Women's Day to everyone. I would like to say thank you to Sanjay Garu. I'm looking forward to see more volunteers to help in Hall Green Kitchen. I would like to say thanks to Ananya, our young volunteer, who came fast to volunteering. She inspired all other kids now who is helping us. Thank you so much.
I think on this occasion, I would, on behalf of Seva Day, I would like to thank Sandhya for her initiative of supporting Seva Day through this amazing Women's Day event. And also to all those other people and team who was really behind everything. You know, I can see every other supporter is there, and yes, we'll raise money to Seva Day, and thank you. And I would also like to say thank you to Indu from Manchester. So she came up with a concept where her employer is going to match every pound we raise. So whatever amount today Sandhya has raised, Indu is going to raise another pound for every pound Sandhya has raised. So it means double the amount. So thank you, Indu, for this initiative. So this reminds me of the concept Nirmala ji has said, let's help each other. So thank you, Sandhya, for holding my hand and taking forward. And also thank you, Indu, for taking this forward. And I would also like to say something. I think today in this event, we have 6 cities, and we have Seva Day in Rugby, we have Seva Day in Coventry, we have Seva Day in Birmingham, Manchester, Leicester. But in Derby, there was no Seva Day. So there was a proposal to start Seva Day in Derby, but it didn't happen. So on this occasion, I would like to let you know that some of the funds generated here are going to kickstart Seva Day in Derby. So thank you, Sandhya. This really means a lot. A big thank you to everyone. So all your support is very, very much appreciated. And thank you on behalf of Seva Day.
Thank you, Jyoti. That's wonderful. Yeah, you people are all inspiring. Hetvi, Ivani, yourself, and many more volunteers who have come forward really this time. And I have just come across this wonderful charity only during COVID. You know, always had that feeling that I need to do something for the during COVID. But glad your work whenever I saw in the other groups that inspired me. And glad that through our Women's Day, we are able to raise that fund. Thank you, and wish you all the best. We are all there whenever, you know, we as a team, we will come forward whenever needed. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandhya. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And next, is it the Woman of the Year? Actually, it's a late thought. We had being 5th Women's Day this year for our academy. We just felt, why not we appreciate, acknowledge our women in the community who are doing great service. So this time I just felt this is the virtual trophy, but it will be given later. Gladly it arrived only today. It was supposed to arrive March 11th, but we are so glad and blessed that it is here to show you all. And from here onwards, next year, every year we'll be picking one Woman of the Year, seeing her service, her work, her commitment, and you know, there are other categories we are looking at. And I want to really say, Jayashree Akka, if you can come on board. This will be a trophy together with a cash reward. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. IAA pleasure to present this award to a very inspiring lady, woman, who truly deserves it, Srimati Vasuprada Sudarshan. We call her Vasu IAA. Vedic school at IAA, which started with four children, now has approximately 150 students across various batches. And that's purely due to Vasuprada's passion and relentless efforts in training tutors and students at all times. Not only taking classes herself, she has trained teachers who are now leading classes on them by themselves. She sets the curricula and has and enrolls more students every year, every month. For any project to succeed, sustainability is a key factor. Success of Vedic class is a testament to this particular aspect of sustainability. Vasu is a pivotal force driving this mission, and she has not stopped for a minute in striving it forward. This is in the middle of several other classes that she teaches in other platforms. And in lockdown, whilst most of the classes and projects were closing down, Vedic classes expanded in its membership due to the innovative adaptation of online lessons straight away. Well done, Vasu, to your exceptional commitment and dedication to serve our community and enhance knowledge and understanding of Sanatana Dharma. We greatly value your contributions to IIA, and we wish you all the very best for the future endeavors in spreading Vedic knowledge and preserve our rich cultural heritage. Let's put our hands together to show our appreciation to Vasu. Thank
We have a video there, Kushal, or yeah. If not, then we'll move ahead.
I said move on.
Hello.
Hi.
Sandhya, let's move on.
Yeah, you don't have the video then. Can we have Tina's video then? Are we missing out on anything, Kalpana?
No, Tina's video to tell the amount of funds raised now. Yeah. Tina,
Kalpana,
are you ready?
Are we on the same page?
Yeah. Tina's video, please.
Just 1 second.
Someone is showing these delicious cakes. Oh my God. I'm feeling so hungry. I'm sure everybody is probably watching that on their profile. They're so tempted.
You can eat them after you dance, Vimitnagar. Now you should dance. Get up and dance now.
What informative talks we've had, and many congratulations to all the speakers. Stay tuned for more exciting and innovative programs. Thank you to all the participants for your participation and donation, and many thanks for our sponsors for your generosity. I now reveal the final amount this event has contributed to the amazing work Seva Day does after all the expenses. We have managed to collect a whopping amount of £1,214.
Really good. Wonderful.
1,000. Well,
Wow, that's really good.
amazing.
Wonderful. Great. Well done, women. And
Well done, everyone.
and this will be doubled by Indu's HSBC contribution.
Yes, doubled by.
Excellent.
I'll be on the job from Monday. There
I
we go.
know, Indu, you can't back off now. It's publicly announced.
I'll be on the job.
Thank you, Indu. That greatly helps.
Yes, it is.
Definitely.
Well
done, Hindu.
Shall I play that video which I couldn't play earlier?
Okay, yeah, because people don't know who is Vasu, so that would help.
Here you go.
Thank you. Thank you, Kushal. Are we back to Shravanti, is it? An Bollywood video?
What are we at?
Video
How
and then
safe
we can
are
do
we on the
topic times.
internet?
Yeah.
How safe are we on the internet? Whether we use social media every day or not, our information on the internet may not be safe. We have Suzanne Stanley coming up soon to help us identify the threats, learn about cybersecurity for all ages in the family. So stay tuned.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you all. So my name is Suzanne Stanley. So I've just graduated from Sheffield Hallam University. Do you mind if I share my screen? So just bear with me 1 second. So just. Oh, how do I put the thing up?
Carry on with it as it is.
Okay. Right, so my name is Suzanne Stanley. I've just graduated from Sheffield Hallam, so doing cybersecurity and forensics. And I'm also working as a for the higher education for Sheffield Hallam University as a student recruitment officer. So if you guys got any questions about coming to university, about qualifications, anything like that, I'm the person to go to. And I'm also doing tutoring for primary school children as well as GCSE to secondary school for like computer science, chemistry and maths. So we actually had a webinar like last weekend, and it was about insights into social engineering. So you may ask, what is social engineering? And these are just attacks that we're faced with on a daily basis. So because of this, it's just on a daily basis, we have threats in the internet, and then because computers getting so advanced, it's just a way for us to kind of prevent it as well as get some more information about it. So I'll just do a quick taster on how we can kind of figure out whether if data is breached or if there's attacks. So if you guys can all go to this website, it's quite a popular website, and it's called Have I Been Pawned? So what does that mean? It clearly means that have I been attacked or have I been breached? So we can kind of check out whether if our account's been hacked, whether if our passwords, whether if our username's been attacked by just using our email address. So all we need to put down is our email address to this website, and then you can see whether if your email address has been compromised or if it has been breached. So this is basically any of your email addresses that you use for your social accounts. And when I was checking it, I got round about only one. And then with the other kids, when they tried it, they had about like 16, 17. That means your account's been breached. So you may ask, well, what's the point of that? What's the point of having a hacker having your account details? They can impersonate, they can sell your data, they can do anything with your data. So basically it's a great chance for you to kind of take a look at this website here and then see whether if your data is being breached or not. And I think we're having a webinar on a whole webinar on this, I think in the mid-March. So if you guys want to know more about it or even join us in like an event webinar, then please get in touch with the group, and then you can email me as well. I'll put my email address in the chat. But yeah, thank you. Let's stop sharing it.
Thank you very much, Suzanne. That's fantastic information. I hope everyone has noted down the website address. I have put it in the chat box for you to note it down and check out your emails later.
It's actually quite interesting if you guys all take a look.
Thank you very much, Suzanne.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Vani Shivakumar. Firstly, I would like to take this chance to thank Sandhya and her team from Indian Island Academy for providing this platform on such beautiful and precious day in front of all of you, women, celebrating womanhood. I wanted to share my journey with you, and there are two primary reasons I am trying to put my message across today. I want to talk about women in education after 30, that is getting back into education, and mental and physical health. As I've already iterated, I am a doctor I'm on my path to fully qualify as a surgeon very soon enough. I had a difficult life. I won't lie about it. At the age of 16, I was diagnosed with osteomalacia. It is a bony disorder in which I had fractures right from my skull to toe. I was on wheelchair for a couple of years. My education took a hit. My health took a hit. There were a lot of personal issues, and then I got married and I had a difficult marriage, a lot of mental abuse. I got out of that difficult marriage, and I have seen lowest of lows, dark periods in my life. And then, even though I come from a family which is, it's not very conservative, I had all kind of family support. I come from an average middle class, typical Indian family. With all of those values, I really appreciate my parents and my siblings for all the support I have so far, and my now husband. I'm blessed with 2 daughters and a beautiful relationship right now. But to get to this path, I had to pick myself up from the lows, and for that, I kind of get back. One regret I had all through my life was not being able to study because of many reasons in my so far educational years. But I then understood UK is a land of opportunities, and many of the Indian diaspora doesn't know is that it is absolutely possible to get back into education at whatever age you want. And I want to put that information out there. You're 35, you're 36, you still can become a doctor, lawyer, engineer, whatever you want to become. And then it's quite possible to realize those dreams. And me and Sandhya got together and we wanted to speak about, give that information out. How can you get back into education? What are the opportunities available? And we're conducting a Zoom call in one of the coming weekends. And I want all of you to please participate. Come on board and ask questions. And we will also have a discussion about mental health and physical health, and just how a 5-minute daily self-reflection can save you probably from many diseases. And once again, I thank Sandhya for providing me this platform. Thank you very much.
Come on, girls. Get down.
जगमगाती लड़कियां, ये झिलमिलाती लड़कियां, जिनके दीवाने तुम भी तो हो। हंसती गाती लड़कियां, खिलखिलाती लड़कियां, चाहती सब क्या है ये सुनो। इन सब के मन, इनकी धड़कन, सुनो जरा सपने क्या है इन आँखों में, दिल में है क्या अरमान। Girls like to swing. जरा आगे निकल के, नए रंगों में ढल के, अंदाज बदल के, मस्ती में है जीना, जीवन रस पीना, ये बात हुई ना, अब शर्माना नहीं। तुरुम तुरुम तुम तुरुम तुम तुम तुरुम 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 तुम तुरुम।
आवरा का दावरा मोर सावरा है बावरा, धोती कुर्ता पहन के घूमे दिल्ली हो या आगरा। रैली वाले झुमके पे जिया ललचाए, कमर लचकाए तो लको गिर जाए। रैली वाले झुमके पे जिया ललचाए, कमर लचकाए तो लको गिर जाए।
क्यों बनता है सयाना, ना मैं तेरी गुजरिया, ना तू मेरा
music.
Anyone would like to stretch their hands and legs? You can get on with it now. This is a
Yes,
really
we're
good stretch
doing it.
video.
Yoga Majina.
You've been sitting for a while, you can stretch yourself now.
Ah, my turn. Hello, everyone. We still have 110. Still very, 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 very nice to see you all.
Hi.
Okay. Can you all see me?
Yes, Shravanti, you can go
Okay.
ahead.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. This is Shravanti here. I just want to do a vote of thanks. I have a big list, but let me start with I would like to thank all the great speakers for the inspiring and educating us, and lovely, lovely region leads from Leicester, Birmingham, Manchester, Coventry, Rugby, Derby. They have done really, really good work. They've shown their great spirit and enthusiasm, and also our young volunteers, Daniel and Sonia as well, helped us for this event. Sponsors, definitely, mainly, who generously donated us to help us raise a lot of funds. And amazing IT support by Irene Kushal. Seva Day volunteers who has encouraged us. Joelyn for the beautiful flyer. IAA supporting team and operations team who did great work. Big, big thanks to Kalpana for her incredible work in all areas like admin, IT work, made so many posters, flyers, and always with a beautiful smile on her face. And I don't think she had enough sleep as well. More importantly, all the friends who joined and donated generously for this lovely cause. I'm sure you all wanted to say along with me, but very, very, very big thank you to Sandhya, who initiated this and worked relentlessly hard. I don't think she had ever rested, and she made this event happen. I'm so glad to be part of it. I'm sorry if I missed any because I was too excited, but I'm really, really thankful to everyone from the bottom of my heart to make this event a great success. Thank you all. Thank you all. Have a good evening.
Thank you each and everyone for staying back with us, supporting us greatly all these 5 weeks planning group, whoever really, after a hectic day at work, they still joined us in making this event
Yes.
planning, and everything really goes so smooth and so nice. And it's really such a pleasure to see that our hard work has really made us raise great funds over here, which is for a very good cause. And we need to truly pat ourselves, all women. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for coming forward and supporting us all time. Thank you, each and everyone. Sorry, we have been late, but yeah, I have assigned all the breakout rooms I can release now. I'm so sorry, Rugby. You can have.
We are okay. We are okay.
Thank you. Sorry, Aarti.
Good work, Sandhya. Sandhya, thanks to you for everything.
Thank you, Sandhya Garu.
All the other girls. It was such a pleasure.
Thank
We
you.
Thank
wait
you.
for
It was
it.
good.
Thank you,
We had a
everyone, for
great team working and
Enjoy your breakout rooms.
yes.
Shanti, are we allowed in your rooms?
Yes, come on. Everybody come over. We are welcome.
Everybody come over
We are
here.
welcome. Come on.
See you girls. Bye.
Everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good evening. Bye-bye. Hopefully we'll see you soon.
you all. Even
Rugby group, please stay in.
Birmingham are also going back into breakout room. They have, more fun. I think Lahari has some games and also Vinutna. I think.
Can we take a group picture like this, please?
Oh
Can we
yeah,
take a
group
group
picture
picture?
did not go. Yeah.
I think you
everybody, please.
Kushal, can you take pictures, please? Screenshot.
Kushal, can you just remove
go
the, put it on gallery view? We all can put it ourselves, I think.
I'm on the gallery.
Yeah.
You need to remove the background.
Everyone put their cameras on, please.
Mine is always on.
Same here.
Come, but don't do silly things.
I'm waiting for the pics now.
Don't do silly things because he's coming.
Look at Jenny.
Rarely we get a chance to dress up.
Yeah, come on in this lockdown.
They're always in the office clothes otherwise.
Dressed up from morning. Okay.
I think we need few more to put their cameras on.
Not everyone's turned the camera on.
Yes, everyone ready?
1, 2, 3.
What pose shall we do? Any pose?
Any pose for next year, make sure that we have really managed. Yeah, NHS Rainbow.
Yes, NHS Rainbow. Whatever pose you want. Whatever pose you want. Just choose your pose.
I think.
Heart, little heart, NHS Rainbow heart.
Yes. Yeah, because this was NHS Rainbow theme. So NHS, yes. NHS heart. Whatever shape it is.
I can't do the shape.
I can't do the shape either. Kalpana is doing so beautiful. Okay, that's why I'll do whatever pose I want.
I have to practice on my husband.
Thank you.
Thank
Kalpana is a TikTok star.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
TikTok queen.
Love you all. Happy Women's Day again. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Happy Women's Day.
Bye.
Bye.
Good evening. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you
So much.
Thank you.
Excellent work. Thank you.
Well done to IIA team. Yay! Finding more information.
Well done, Sandhya.
Well done, Sandhya.
Lahari, Tika, Ravanti, superb. Thank you so much.
No.